Collective. Hi, Collective. How are you? First and foremost, let me just tell y'all, I apologize because I normally schedule the readings for 9:30, and then I scheduled it for 9:40, and I still was 8 minutes late. And I'm going to explain to you what is going on. Okay. Y'all, give me 2 seconds. Let me ask my daughter a favor. I accidentally left my what's that thing called? My drink. left it upstairs when I was getting myself together. So I'm gonna just take 2 seconds. What is going on with my phone today? I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to take a picture. Anyway, we're going to be going into a little Sante Morte deck today. We got the Life Coaching Oracle as well as the Mirrornex Volume 2 Money Card. How you doing, Bethany? Actually, y'all, give me 2 seconds. Let me go grab this drink because I need it. I need this caffeine so bad. Hold on 2 seconds and I will be right back. I apologize. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. My bad. Okay. I have a lot of channel messages. Like a lot. Hey, y'all. Okay. I ran all the way up the steps. So y'all forgive me. We're gonna start with prayer first. And then we're gonna then we'll go into the tarot. Okay? And then I'll tell y'all all about the channel messages. They are good. Okay? That might be why I overslept. Because, child, I have been dreaming about this stuff. It is big. Today's messages are really, really good. Okay? The channel messages I got. Okay, so let's get into prayer. Whew. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine, I ask for clear, honest messages on behalf of the collective of all 12 zodiac signs. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? By way of Holy Spirit, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be. Ashe. Okay, so let me tell y'all, and I know every day has been something. I'm a jack of all trades, okay? I miss everything. And so, last night when I should have been in the bed after the reading, I decided I want to rearrange the living room. And then I started fixing stuff that needed to be fixed around my house. And so I didn't go to bed until like the afternoon of today. Okay, that's number one. So I didn't really go to sleep last night. So I tried to take a nap today after I picked up my son. He kept waking me up. He had been sick, and so he is just now getting his appetite. So as soon as I feed him, he's like, oh, mommy, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. So I'm ready to do that. So then I tell the kids, I'm like, hey, before I do this reading, I just want to go rest my eyes. My son and my daughter let me sleep. Y'all make sure I get up on time. When they woke me up, it was 9:20. I was like, oh my God. I freaked out. Do you hear me? Y'all ain't got the artwork. Y'all ain't got the artwork. So I freaked out. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm trying to rush to get ready, rush down here, schedule the reading. Still ended up behind. Then y'all seen I had to run upstairs. It's just been a time. But needless to say, let's get into these messages. They are excellent. Excellent. I ain't lying. Today has been so crazy for me. Not like staying up, trying to catch up on my spring cleaning, trying to get rid of stuff. Every now and then, y'all know the law of giving and receiving. You need to clean. You need to get rid of stuff we don't need because you got to make room for all the new stuff that's coming in. Hey to everybody who all in here? Because, oh, look at all y'all. Rodney, Bethany, Mia. Oh my goodness. Chris, Rebecca, Robert B. Lawrence, Christina. Hey, Christine, how y'all doing? Then my phone keep going offline. And I don't know what's wrong with it. I swear I think that they be trying to make us, I swear I think they be trying to make me get a new phone. Because, they'll start acting up after so long. Okay, so let's talk about these channel messages, honey. Because when I tell you, they are still good. They are so, so good. Okay, so the first theme of Happy Full Moon. Okay, so the first thing about these messages. Y'all know I keep talking about these blessings, right? And I don't know if y'all know there's a song called Glamorous by Sheila E. from the 80s. It has a great instrumental, like the whole instrumental of that song. It is a good one, honey. You could, even to this day, you could play that and just be getting it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to I'm single. Okay, Sharpay. As soon as my phone get up, yeah, yeah, Glamorous Life by Sheila E. Yeah, written by Prince. Yes. So that was the first channel message. So I'm like out of my sleep. I had dozed off and this song started playing. And I was like, oh, I got to hear the whole song. So then I'll go back and I play it. And I mean, it woke me up. I got so excited. And so then I'm like, Spirit, is this a song? And they're like, yes. Honey, who is UPSC? And this is not how you do something. Listen, y'all, for those of y'all who are new here, in order for you to get a reading by me, you have guessed the percussion on that song is excellent. It is definitely one where you want to dance to. That Sheila E. Glamorous, right? And so it keeps saying my SIM is not available. What's wrong with my card? My phone. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, what's wrong with the phone? Doesn't, okay. That's why I cut it back on and off. Can I get into the chat at least? Yes, I can. So, okay, so as long as I can get into the chat, I will figure out the rest later. Okay, so Glamorous Life was the first thing. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Then I went outside to meditate today. Okay, now, as I'm outside, now this is really important, this right here. I am not far from an airport, okay? And this is not a major airport. This is more like a private airport, okay? Way further back. It's in another town, but still not too far from my house, okay? Probably about a 15-minute, maybe less than 10, 15-minute drive from my house is this airport. So I'm sitting in the backyard and this plane, I kid you not, it was low enough, but it looked like it was ascending over my house, right? I don't understand it. Normally they'd be way higher than that, but it looked like it was coming up and it was starting to go ascending, right? The first plane. So it was two planes. So the first one, it goes up and I'm like, damn. I said, these have got to be channel messages. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching this plane ascend. I was like, somebody is ascending. Somebody's star is getting ready to rise. I was like, okay, something about the Glamorous Life and ascending. Then a second plane came. But the second plane, there's a problem. The second plane came and it was low too, but it looked like it was starting to ascend right as it was going over my house. But instead of keeping going in the direction it needed to go in, it U-turned and it started to go back towards the airport like they had forgot something. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching, right? I'm like, okay, they're headed back to the airport. And I thought, okay, this is interesting. So then the airplane, surely, I guess after getting there, it starts back up again. And I'm thinking it's the same plane, right? because it literally went up, and the second one went up, went over the house, U-turned, went back. Then, but instead of the third time, I see the plane, instead of it coming towards the house and ascending like the first two, but the second one had went back, it goes in a whole nother direction. So I asked Spirit, I'm like, is that second plane that was ascending going in a new direction? And they said yes. Hey, JP to God. What's up, Margaret and Bridget? Welcome. Okay, so Spirit said this. Okay, so keep all this in mind. I'm going to explain everything in just a minute. So then there were 2 sets of geese. 2. So like 2 came and then another 2. So the first 2, how you doing? So the first 2 came and the first 2 started like squawking. I live near geese. They're really like Canadian geese, I guess, but they migrate here. They're here all year round, but they normally don't make a lot of noise unless provoked. But as they're flying near me, I see them also ascending, the first 2, and they're squawking, making all this noise, right? And so I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on? So something with ascension. Then not even 2 minutes later, another pair come by and they're squawking as they're going up as well. So I'm writing all this down. And Spirit's like, Tasha, write it down. So I write it down. So then after I see the airplanes and I see the 2 geese, both sets were making like all this noise as though they were announcing something, right? Now, after I see all of this, later on, Spirit tells me to add another song. Hey, Shanoa. So the second song they tell me to add is Fergie's Glamorous Life. Y'all know the one where she did with Ludacris? So I add Fergie's Glamorous. Hers is not called Glamorous Life. Hers is called just Glamorous. Okay, so then, that song is also, and she spells out glamorous, about living, she wants to fly first class, right? So now I'm getting super excited, right? So then as I'm going to pick up my son earlier from school, right? As I'm driving, I see a white crane. And this white crane is flying in front of my car. It's a snow white crane. It's only like 2 cranes in my house. It's one that's gray, and then there's one that is all white. And the all white one, they're very distinct because cranes are they're very beautiful birds if you ever get to see an actual crane in person. So this one, the all white one, it's now flying, but it's also ascending. So Spirit was like, Tasha, write all this down. So I'm writing all this stuff down, all the stuff that I seen. Now, so I told you about the planes. Now I'm about to tell y'all the meaning of all of this before we get into the reading. So these are my channel messages. So I'm sitting down with Spirit, and Spirit is saying, y'all gotta forgive me because I was looking up the white crane meeting on my tablet. So I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. So they're telling me, okay, there is 2 sets of people in the collective getting ready to go through an ascension, or 2 people should be ascending. Okay, so the first one, they make their destination, they ascend and they go on. Now, the 2 birds that came, the 2 sets of birds are supposed to represent 2 different people that are getting ready to announce the arrival of the one that is ascending. Now I'm like, what the hell is going on? So Spirit is like, Tasha, write it down. So I'm writing it down. This is what they tell me. I said, so there's 2 people. They say yes. So it's not going to be 2 pairs of people, but they're saying it's like 2 people are going to announce this person who is supposed to come, and they're going to be like, they're okay, like they're on the rise. And I'm like, so I'm sitting there, and the only thing, I don't know what popped this in my head. It had him in Spirit. So I said, like John the Baptist did Jesus? And they was like, yes. So it's something about somebody is going to announce somebody's arrival. It's going to be 2 different people instead of it being one, like John the Baptist announced the arrival of Jesus, right? Now, whoever this is, this ascending, who's getting ready to get this glamorous life, there is going to be some people that are going to open the doorway for this person. It's 2 different people. And this person, their star is going to just be on like first class, child. From all the way, from that point on, it's going to be like a whole nother life for you. Okay? So it's 2 people. I don't know who these 2 people are. I'm just writing this stuff down, y'all. This is the channel message. So now let's go back to the one who goes back. Now, thank you, Thank you so much, Robert B. Lawrence. I appreciate you. So then the second plane, I said, well, Spirit, what about the second plane? They said the second plane was also supposed to ascend. They were supposed to go towards the same destination. But that person, this is somebody in the collective who chose to go back to where they started, right? Y'all gotta forgive me because I got this one thing, so it's hard for me to see the messages, and because I got this thing opened up to the meaning of the crane. Okay, so y'all, let me see who just came. Somebody just popped in here. Hold on, 2 seconds. Angelic Angel, hey, and Janice, hey. Okay, so the second plane, it turned around and it went back to the airport, right? But this time, instead of Thank you, baby. So in this time, instead of going towards, coming back towards my house and ascending, this one goes in a completely opposite direction. I mean, completely. So instead of going over my house, which normally leads towards north, this one's going south. And so I'm sitting up there like, okay, Spirit, what is going on? So they said, keep that in mind. I said, so the second person did not end up ascending. No, they ended up going into almost like a descension, almost like a south node type thing, right? So this is what is going on with the messages. Now, when we get to the white crane, now I didn't really understand the meaning of the white crane, but I did see that it was ascending, which I thought was really, really interesting. So they tell me to look up the spiritual meaning of the white crane. And this is what it says. There is a longevity, a purity, a grace, a wisdom, and a spiritual transcendence. So listen, whoever this is, they went through some sort of spiritual transcendence. So somebody is definitely ascending spiritually. So this means this is somebody who is now on a higher level of consciousness. It is often associated with good fortune, immortality, and heavenly messengers. So whoever we're talking about. Now, while you might be getting a different type of glamorous life, there is going to be somebody who is also a messenger who is going to be delivering messages, okay? It says in the Chinese culture, the white crane is revered as a symbol representing the wish for a long and prosperous life as well as spiritual enlightenment. So whoever this is, y'all, now you know on my channel we talk a little bit. This channel, I swear, it feels like a collective pot of, Rodney said, he called me the tarot preacher, prophetess. Then we got so much going on this channel. So then, I say stuff sometimes, it's a little bit of comedy, ain't no telling what's going on here. So they tell me that the white crane is also about somebody's gonna live a long and healthy life. Okay, that's number one. Whoever this is, you're going to live, who's went into this ascension, you're going to have a long and prosperous life. It also says with purity and innocence, it says the pristine white color of the crane's plumage is a symbol of purity and innocence, reflecting the character of that's free from worldly impurities and yearning for spiritual growth. Whoever this person that is ascending, listen, it talked about a glamorous life. But this is somebody who is also very, very spiritual. This is somebody who is going to have a great deal of enlightenment. And they said this person announces they move with grace and elegance. Okay. So this said that this person will be known for their refined manners and their sense of poise. Okay. So whoever this is, you're going to be graceful. You're very spiritual. You're very deep. You're going to live a long, prosperous, this is what Spirit said. I don't know who you are, but congratulations. Said this person is also full of wisdom and nobility. Okay. It says because the crane its calm demeanor is reflecting deep insight and a connection to the higher ordeals. Okay. So this is what this is all saying. So whoever this is somebody who is definitely on a whole nother wavelength. Y'all please hit the like button. It's like a lot of y'all in here. And these are just channeled messages. I have not even started the damn reading. So the channel messages, whoever this is, they are smart. They have a purity and an elegant, a purity about them, an innocence about them. They are graceful. They are full of elegance. They are wisdom. They have this nobility about all of this. And it says, but this person is also believed to be a messenger between a human and the celestial realms, carrying messages and guiding souls. So whoever this is, you are a person that God will be using as a messenger, but it comes with a certain lifestyle. Listen, people think that Satan is the only person who gives out blessings. This is why so many celebrities, no offense to none of y'all if you happen to be watching, want to go into fame. But God gives blessings too. There are lots of rich people in the Bible. So whoever this is a person who will be definitely well off. They will be a messenger. They are full of wisdom, nobility, grace, elegance, purity. They will have a long life. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying. And the part about them being the immortality part, I think, is because whatever this light or whatever your messages are, they're going to live on well after you are no longer here. So whoever this is, they're like going to leave a stamp in the world like we've never seen before. Okay, so this person will definitely have a very good life. It's going to be a very prosperous life. Now, all that being said, congratulations to whoever this is. Now, go back and y'all listen to those two songs. I love Sheila E.'s song from the 80s. It is, child, turn it up loud. I wish I could play it without getting fired, because honey, we would be rocking to that. Sheila E.'s Glamorous Life. Also Fergie's Glamorous, okay? And keep in mind the ascension. So if you have been really working on yourself, you're out here and you're giving messages and you're doing the right thing, but somebody was supposed to go with you. This not going. They chose to go into their south node. Now, the person who did not go, we're not even going to worry about. But whoever this person that is going to arrive is going to be two people that are of importance that is going to announce this, whoever this is, to everybody else. Okay? There's two people. Now, I don't know who these two people are, but let's see. I don't know who it is, but they said something. Because I was like, what is with the birds squawking? They said, those are the announcers. I said, announcing who? The person in the collective that is going to be, that went through this ascension. So somebody's going to announce your arrival. Two different people. I don't know who these people are or what their importance is, but the first thing I thought of, Spirit was like, remember John the Baptist? I said, like Jesus? And it was like, yeah. I said, oh, okay, I guess. So I'm not saying that this has anything to do with Christianity, but whatever the purpose is, there's going to be somebody that's going to give this person, that's going to break this person in to everybody else. Because whoever this is, they got a really important job. So that being said, that keep all of that in mind, y'all. So this whole reading, they had a title and everything, but I have been so in and out of sleep with my sleep being broken by my son that I apologize, y'all. I was heavy in dreams about whoever this is. I have been dreaming about whoever's lifestyle this is going to be. I have been dreaming about it. I have seen it. Bits and pieces, but you know how like if you don't write it down when you first wake up, I got people talking to me, I couldn't write everything down, but whoever this is, I mean, life is getting ready to get real sweet for somebody in the collective. But they also are not, you know, we got people who are getting blessings anyway, but whoever this is, they got an important mission as well. Okay, so what's up, Bit by Charlie? How you doing? What's up, Aunt Johnson? How are you? Empress Karen, welcome. Ellen, welcome. Okay, Corey, hello. But is it Bettina? Hey, and Sarah, welcome. Latita, Jack, welcome. Kay, what it do? Okay, Bridget D. Okay, Bridget Demeet. Okay, Corey, Divine Goddess. Ooh, look at all y'all. Ishmael, Orga. Okay, and I already said hey to everybody. I think that's above that line. Adult comedy. Suzette. Okay, y'all, so let's get into the messages. And like I said, listen, everything happens for a reason. Even me being starting late today, there has to be a reason. It's not just because I just woke up late, but I have been like heavy in this been in meditation all day about this. So there has to be a reason. But needless to say, everything happens right on time when it's supposed to. First card out we have is the Strength in the Upright. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What is it that we need to know? The Six of Cups is in the upright. Thank you, Angelic Angel. You're so sweet. The Page of Cups is in the upright. Holy Spirit, was I supposed to take these 3 cards that came out with the different? Yes. Are they in the right order? Uh-oh. Are they in the right order? Yes. Okay. Okay, we got 2 different energies out here. Okay, so we got... Oh, my nose is itching. Strength in the upright. And these are the Lasante Morta Tarot, by the way. For those of y'all who just came in late. This is the 6 of Cups in the upright. Page of Cups is in the upright. The 6 of Wands is in reverse. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. And the 5 of Wands is in the upright. Now, the energy on the last 3 or 4, it shifts. Okay, let's talk about this first 2. Somebody thought that they had a strong connection with someone. Somebody thought they had a strong connection. Now, the strength is here and the 6 of Cups is here. So you thought you had a strong, beautiful connection with this person. There's somebody from your past that you thought that it was all love between the 2 of y'all. That when y'all was around each other, it was all love. This person had your back. This is somebody who gave you nothing but love and kindness. This is what you thought it was. Okay, this is what Spirit is saying. So you thought that this was all love, all kindness, all peace between you and somebody. Okay? And you thought that this was a strong connection, right? Now, with the Page of Cups, though, one of y'all is not really feeling the love. Now, so it's looking like one person feels like it's a strong connection. But with the Page of Cups here, the Page of Cups means that that this could have been infatuation for one. So maybe one person's feelings are not as strong. Now, normally with the 6 of Cups, this is somebody who loves you enough to come in and give to you. And they don't want anything in return because they love you so much, right? They care about you. They don't want anything bad to happen to you with that 6 of Cups, right? So like when if they do gift you something, I'm giving you this because I strongly care about you. And it's like pure from the heart. You don't even expect anything in return when you're in the 6 of Cups. Like it's a really beautiful energy because you know how like sometimes people will give you stuff, but they want to give you things because they want something in return, right? Or sometimes there are people who are they'll only do nice things for you because it's like, I'm going to do this for you, but what you going to do for me? What you going to give me? This is not that. 6 of Cups is like, I'm really doing this for you because I rock with you. I care about you. And you really strongly feel like you rock with this person and care about them. But it's looking like there's someone else, though, that doesn't feel that way because the Page of Cups showed up. Now, the Page of Cups has to do with somebody who has very little emotion. And like I said, it could have been infatuation. And if you look very closely, there's water. You see, this is a ladle. So if they was scooping up water, there's water dripping from the spoon. So whatever little emotion this person does have for you, it is probably very, very little. Okay? Very little, if any at all. Okay, so with this Page of Cups in the upright. So this person, while they may care about you, is only a smidgen. So it's 2 different energies. We got one person who will care, and then we got one that cares very little. Now, 6 of Wands is in reverse. King of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, the person who cares very little with the 6 of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who wants you to feel defeated, and this person is selfish. This is not somebody who wants to put you up on no high horse. Okay? So that being said, hey, Divine Goddess, Velma, Josie, Melinda, welcome. Wonder Warrior Mystic, hello and welcome. Okay? And Rebecca, Eve, all y'all, Tidbits and Tea, welcome. Mr. Toast, hello and happy birthday, happy early birthday, Mr. Toast. Okay. Teresa, Rebecca, MVP, and Ellen Dorsey. Suzette. Oh, and Cody. Hey, Cody, we missed you the last couple days. I noticed you wasn't here. Okay. That being said, the 6 of this here is somebody who puts you up on a pedestal. Okay, with the 6 of Wands. This person don't want to put you up on a pedestal at all. They don't really care if you feel defeated either. Like, they don't care. This is somebody who cares very, very little, right? So this person is not the type that will put anybody up on a pedestal. They don't really have emotion like that. I'm not the feeling, oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. Something about like their heart chakra is not as open as yours is, because there's somebody in the collective who is, they're strong. You're a good giver. And when you give from the heart. But this other person, they don't put people up on pedestals. They're rather selfish with the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you got one person who gives, and then you got one that is very, very selfish. And Spirit says somebody like that heart chakra is not as open as the rest. Excuse me, I got to report this person because I can't. I'm just not in the mood for the nonsense. And since you want to talk like that, how about I just report you for pornography, since you want to sit up here and you want to act like that. Enjoy. Now, that being said, and everybody might not see the messages. Sometimes like they come on my screen and it was very inappropriate. Now, 5 of Wands here is in the upright. Now, this person who does not put people up on a pedestal, who is selfish, this person will set it off. This person is quick to anger. And I know that they're quick to anger. I'm just going on what Spirit said. This is the 5 of Wands. Wand energy has to do with fight. I don't know, Spirit just laid in my heart. This person's quick to pop off. They will set it off. And when they set it off, they will create a lot of chaos and conflicts because they're selfish. So you talking about now, even though there's no angry cards out here, this is somebody who is quick to pop off. Okay, they will strike the match. They all about themselves. Don't take much, and their heart chakra is kind of closed, is what Spirit just said to me. When I picked up this here, when they say they don't put people up on pedestal, their heart chakra is a little on the closed side. Okay, so let's talk about the two, and it's two different energies. We got one that is a giver and one that is not. One that loves from the heart and one that will set it all off. So let's talk about the strength here in the upright. Let's talk about the one who likes to give first, okay? And y'all, please double tap your screen right in the center. Let's get these lights up. And I apologize to my moderators. I know, especially my ones on the East Coast, y'all probably like, Tasha, these messages be so late, and then you can't be late. Lord have mercy, we already be up till midnight. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I do. Okay, listen. Ooh. Okay. Strength is in the upright. Now, remember how I said this person gives from the heart? But this time, strength here, this, as you see, he's trying to control this, right? Maybe somebody feels like your giving is a form of trying to control them. You remember how I just said some people give because they want to give from the heart because it's sincere, and then other people give because they want something in return. So while you might be giving from the heart, maybe somebody is thinking you're trying to give them as a form, give to them as a way to try to control them. Why do I say that? It's because Judgment is in reverse. Page of Swords is in the upright, and the Devil is in the upright. So while you're giving from the heart and don't want anything in return, this other person over here, it looks like they are not buying it. You cannot be that damn nice. You must be giving to me because you're trying to control me. You're trying to control me. What you here for? What you really want? Because like I feel two different energies. One is truly innocent, but this other person is looking at you like, bullshit, what you want? You're trying to give to me to control me. Because look, Judgment is in reverse, the Devil is here, and the Page is here. So they feel like you really are a person who is probably don't have no mercy, like you have a master plan or something, because Judgment is in reverse. So like you got some sort of master plan that you're really trying to like do some sort of nefarious thing. And the message to them you're sending with you being nice, with the Page of Swords here and the Devil, to them, the only thing they're seeing is, I don't know why they're telling themselves this, but whoever this is, they got to be low vibrational. with all this red being that root chakra. You know, the people who are in the root chakra, the lower two chakras, they tend to have a lot of worldly ways of looking at things. And the worldly ways of things, like people who take money and they like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people will be like, oh, well, I got to have more than you and I got to outdo you and you got that type of stuff, right? These are people who will, like, they tend to be very greedy. You know what I'm saying? They think about instability. These are the type of people who feel like it's a dog eats dog. There is nobody here that is going to be genuinely nice for the hell of it. Like, if you do something for me, it's because you want something. It's like you really trying to set me up. You're trying to get me to lower my guard, and then you're going to attack me. This is how this person's taking you. So to them, the message that they see is that you are really in the devil energy, that you're trying to control them by way of money, by gifts, by giving to them. They feel like that's you. With all this is you. They feel like this is you with all of these strings attached, trying to control how somebody behaves. You're trying to get me to behave differently. You want something. Even if what you want could be love for some of y'all. Whoever this is, they don't trust it. They don't trust this at all. Even if you try, they think you're trying to control them. So maybe even, like I said, maybe even wanting them to love you in return because you're giving gifts. And they feel like you're doing this, like you keep giving to them without mercy. So there's no let up to your giving. But this person, they're seeing it from a very negative, very low vibrational view. But most people who are in that lower chakra and it's out of alignment. There's you know, every chakra has the one where it's in balance and the one that's out of balance. Whoever this is, their root chakra is completely out of balance because they're not seeing your giving as positive. Okay, so you're trying to give from the heart, right? So whoever this is, you give from the heart, and with the Page of Cups is in the upright. You don't really expect people to give, or you don't do it because you want anything necessarily in return. You just giving because it's pure. This is like pure of heart giving. Holy Spirit, clarify the Six of Cups. Was this supposed to be upright? Reverse. One more. Okay. So you're trying to give from the heart. But this, like I said, this person's not buying it. This person is being clarifying the Six of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Five of Cups is in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. I'm telling you, this person feels like, okay, they feel like you're trying to change their direction. Like you're doing this to kind of get me to see you in a certain kind of way. I'm telling you, whoever this is, they're looking at you from a very materialistic viewpoint. They're really like, I'm telling you, this person is very suspicious of you. Whoever was giving, if you was giving to somebody, this person was suspicious of your giving. Very, very, very. So they felt like every time you gave to them, it was to try to get them to move in a new direction, trying to somehow build up their faith in you. Okay, so like if you was to give me gifts, I'm gonna pretend I'm this person. You're only giving me this because you're trying to get me to change my view of you. Like you want me, like you're trying to control how I see you. You're trying to control me, and you're trying to make me feel like restore my faith in you somehow. I don't get it. This person is like, the way that they look at this stuff is like, I'm gonna be honest, it's like they pulling this out of their ass from somewhere. I've never seen this, but this is how this coming across. Like somebody is like grasping for straws that whatever this nice is, hell no, you want something. I know it. You're just trying to restore my faith in you to be funny. This person feels like, I'm telling you, Ace of Pentacles here is in reverse. So this person does not believe that you're really giving to them for the right reasons. They don't. They just feel like you up to something. And it's something to try to keep them out of their head about you. Like I said, even if it was about love, this person is looking at it though as though you're trying to control them. The Ace of Pentacles, like they don't believe that you're giving from that pure of heart. Yes, I do. And if you do, then go start your channel, go preach about Jesus Christ. Y'all be killing me. You know, I had one of the ladies, and I do remember you if she happens to be watching. I doubt she is because she's too afraid to watch me. Y'all come in here, say what you want to say, something so ugly. That woman called me the Antichrist. Grace, I have not forgotten you. I said, what? Child, so far from it. Y'all be so busy trying to stop somebody else from what they doing, but ain't started nothing to get your stuff started. Child, please. There go another idiot. Goodbye. So let's talk about this Ace of Pentacles. So this person don't think you're giving for the right reasons. What the hell? This person, I'm telling you, this person feels like, okay, you're giving from the heart. They don't believe that. I'm saying this person don't believe, no, ain't nobody that damn nice. Ain't nobody that damn nice. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Death is in the upright with the star in reverse. This person is not used to nobody giving them nothing. That's number one. They don't feel like you're giving to them to really look out for them. They really feel like you're going to cause them some sort of ending or hopelessness. So they're prejudging everything you're doing for them in some sort of weird ass way. Man, this person is fried. Somebody is fried. And typically, I'm going to be honest, one of y'all has said it in the comments, and this is true. I didn't stop because I was in the middle of the message, but this is somebody who has definitely been traumatized and hurt. So there have been people who have probably been nice to them in before and did them dirty because now they're thinking, ain't no way in the world. You want something, you trying to trick me, and you're going to end up hurting me and causing me some sort of ending. Ain't no way you just this damn nice. Because they just don't buy it. They just don't buy it. So let's talk, okay. So somebody don't believe you're that nice. So let's talk about this Page of Cups. High Priestess is in reverse. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Page of Cups in the upright. Page of Cups in the upright is being clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. The 8 of Wands is in the upright. And the 7 of Wands is in reverse. This person, remember I said now, the energy shifted. This is somebody who does not have that much emotion. I even heard Spirit say their heart chakra is on the closed side. That means that this person they're out of balance, probably due to some sort of, it says, this is what puts your heart chakra out of balance. Jealousy, abandonment, anger, bitterness, fear, rejection, envy, and conditional love. Maybe somebody put conditions on the love that they had in the first place. Or maybe they've been abandoned by love before. But whoever this is, they don't put all their love into anything. Probably due to some sort of, y'all know people have those, what is it? Fear of abandonment. Like sometimes when, like if you try to break up with them, people will kind of do the abandonment issues and stuff like this. Whoever this is, their heart chakra is completely out of balance, if not closed all the way. And so this person has very little emotion to pour out. This person with the High Priestess here, oh Lord, and the 8 of Wands, this is somebody who is quick and impulsive. Quick and impulsive. So like, impulsive means they're going to act first, think later. So they're quick to pop it. Now, we did say somebody sets it off, but this is somebody who is quick to accuse people of negativity with that 7 of Wands. This person is somebody who is quick to feel defeated, and they run off at the mouth. So because the 8 of Wands has to do with communication. So they're quick to speak, and it always ends up being something where they want someone to feel defeated. So this person is not as loving. And so they don't think first. They act first, think later. They say things they don't mean. That probably leaves another person feeling defeated because they have been hurt before and they don't trust nobody. So let's talk about the 6 of Wands in reverse. Hey, Claire Rogers. How you doing? Let's talk about this Six of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody who doesn't put anybody up on a pedestal, or maybe they've never been put up on a pedestal. You know what I mean? People who have not, I don't know, they don't trust your nice. Maybe they're not used to people being nice to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What you say, Jessica? Is trusting nobody. Okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the Six of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Okay. Moon is here in the upright. Ace of Cups is in the upright. The Chariot is in reverse. This person feels like if you are nice to them, this is what they feel like. Every time somebody is giving to me and they pour out emotion on me, they like if every time I go back to somebody pouring out emotion on me, they end up leaving me defeated. So somebody feels like every time it look, but see, they think that maybe somebody has tried being nice to them to control them before, because that's what they think you're doing. So this person's viewpoint is they can't see somebody just being nice. They can't even see it. I can't see nobody just pouring out love. Somebody just filling up my cup. What you filling up my cup for? This person is not on it. Somebody is not able to see somebody being nice. So this person thinks that you just being nice to just go back to leaving them feeling defeated. You just doing it so that you just gonna leave me defeated. I know it. Any minute now, I'm gonna have to go back to feeling defeated any moment. Now, twice they have said something about being defeated. They leave people feeling defeated, or they're gonna have to go back themselves to feeling defeated. So this person does not have their heart chakra open. They are very closed off. They don't want to give to anybody. Even as the King of Pentacles, they don't want to give nobody nothing because they don't trust nobody. Y'all, please double tap your screens. Let's get the lights up. If you're watching on a cell phone, if you double tap twice in the center, it'll like the video, or you can hit the 3 dots in the top right corner. Let's talk about this King of Pentacles in reverse. Holy Spirit, please clarify. Hey, Jill. Start you a channel, girl. We can talk about Christ all day. I'll come visit you. You can't do it on mine, though. Y'all be killing me. Be lazy. Y'all lazy. Every last one of y'all that want to come in here and tell me about the Lord like we don't talk about God on this channel. Y'all crazy. Lazy, too. Don't want to start your platform. Want to use somebody else's. God sees you. Queen of Swords is in reverse. 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. 2 of Pentacles is in the upright. Let's talk about this person. This person is selfish. They will lie. Or they think you're lying. No, this person thinks you're lying. Let me tell you why I say that. So you see this 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. Now the 9 of Pentacles in reverse can have 2 different meanings. Here, because it's right here with this 2 of Pentacles, these 2, and her deck is a little bit different. The meaning for the 2 of Pentacles. So if you're a reader, we all know what the 2 of Pentacles means. But in this particular deck, based on this particular picture, this means 2 people who want to come together as one, right? And so you see how they feel like you coming together to try. You're lying. You're saying you want to come together with me and act like we're one. So you're giving to me. You're acting like you really want to attach to me, but you're lying. So I'm telling you, somebody don't trust your nice. They feel like you saying you coming to them and you telling them you're giving to them. You see how one person's giving to the other. There's a small pentacle in the hand of the other one. You can't really see the pentacle a little bit. You can. So here it is. This person is trying to give the other one a pentacle because you want to attach to them. But this person's not buying it. You lying. You're lying. I don't trust you. And this is why this person does not, maybe they don't feel like they don't want to fully invest in you, or they don't feel like you're fully invested in them. Because I'm telling you, this has hurt written all over it. So whoever this is, they don't believe that you are truly giving from the heart, that you really want to attach to them. They think that you're lying. So guess what this is like? Somebody self-sabotage. Fuck it. I'll just break your heart right now. I just go on and set it off. Why wait, right? You're going to leave me anyway. So let me go ahead and burn you and strike the match and burn up whatever this is. And so they did. And so they did. This is crazy. So this person, because of their closed chakra, that they have fear, they have abandonment issues, they probably have experienced betrayal before. This person feels like people who have loved them have probably put conditions on the love before because they're not buying it. So there it is. You're trying to be nice. They're thinking you're controlling. They think, so they're quick to pop off and try to disappoint you and make you feel defeated because they think you're going to just leave them defeated. So they're going to set it off. So somebody is going to set it off with the Five of Wands. Holy Spirit, thank you. Clarify the Five of Wands, please. They set it off. They set it off. Four of Cups in the upright, King of Cups in the upright, and the Fool. So while you are trying to have a new start that is loving and kind, that's you. I'm trying to give to you. I'm giving to you. Now, this King of Cups, he does look like he's drinking from the cup. But I only take it as though he's drinking from the cup if it's in reverse. That's him being selfish. But in the upright, I'm going to just take it. This person, you're saying you want to take a bold leap of faith to love this person, right? But this person does not believe that because they're striking the match to set it off. They're going to create chaos and conflict. This is somebody who will self-sabotage a relationship because they don't believe in the love anyway. And they don't believe in the love because the Four of Cups came out in the upright. So this person is going to go ahead and create a wall between the two of y'all. They're going to go ahead and feel disappointment. You see how the cup is on E? So before, if you were saying you want to attach to this person, you want to work with them, you want to give to them, they're like, nah, I ain't trusting that. We're going to go ahead and they're going to close themselves off. So this person probably started ghosting because the Four of Cups has to do with closing off communication. You don't want to hear from this person. No ifs, no ands, no buts. You are putting a wall between you and them. Now, this is a very sad person who is depressed. You see how his feet have water around it. Somebody is also, they notice about themselves. If you look very closely, there's a small mirror between his feet. This person knows something about themselves, and that's a heart-shaped mirror. This is somebody who is sitting up here. They have had their heart broken a time or two. This is somebody who is closed off. I don't let nobody get, it's like you're going to be met with a wall. This person sees you trying to love them, and they believe that you're going to hurt them. So they go ahead and put up a wall, and I'm going to set it up. I'm going to pull the rug. This is the type of person who will pull the rug from under your feet, just break up with you out of nowhere. You don't know what's going on. And they know this about themselves because they see their reflection. They feel like everything is going to end up being a sad case. My cup is going to end up on E. I'm going to end up alone and sad. Hence him sitting even in the dark. So this person is feeling like really, really, really bad. Really bad. So even though you're saying they just don't believe in new starts in love. So if they start to feel somebody trying to love them, I'm going to just go ahead and snatch up the relationship. I'm going to self-sabotage it. I'm going to set it off. I'm going to burn the whole relationship. I'm going to make it so you break up with me. That's what that's the feeling I got. I'm going to make you break up with me, or I'm going to ghost you, or I'm going to say something really mean to you to like push you away. This person has a wall around their heart. And they see that they have a wall around their heart. And they don't give no damns about how nice you're being. And you're nice. You really want something. What do you want? Somebody is very guarded over themselves. This is probably somebody who has definitely been hurt before or multiple times. So when you are coming in being genuinely nice from the heart, they can't even receive it. They cannot receive it. Chosen one, you said, yeah, they're going to end up alone. Did you want, okay, this is crossing. Ace of Swords, upright or reverse, Holy Spirit. Upright. Thank you. We need one more. One more card, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. This person feels like with the Ace of Swords and the upright and the Five of Pentacles, this person feels like they see the truth about your nice. The truth is, you're going to leave me out in the cold. The truth is, you're going to stomp on me. I need to go ahead and stomp this out and go on and leave you out in the cold. So they feel like they see the truth. And the truth is, I need to leave you out in the cold. There they go, releasing themselves from their mental prison. I don't need this relationship. You're probably here to trick me and break my heart. So I'm going to go ahead and release you. There they go. And here they are with that fast communication. Remember, I said they was the high priestess in reverse. So they're going to act first. They're not even going to think about it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just let you go. There it is again. 10 of Wands. Because I don't want to be hurt. Somebody doesn't want to be hurt. So they are quick to let go of relationships. They're not going to hold on to any. So even if you're being nice and you're starting to make this person feel, they're going to go ahead and reject you and release you because they don't want to feel pain. They don't want to be left carrying a lot of pain. This is all root chakra, child. Somebody's root chakra is off. Their heart chakra is off. Completely out of alignment. So they feel like they see the truth. The writing on the wall is, I need to go ahead and leave you out in the cold, release you, relieve myself from feeling burdens. Because the Hangman is in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. Truth is, this will never work. They feel like they see the light. Hangman is in reverse. When the Hangman is in reverse, this is like you feeling like you have gained some sort of perspective. And from this person's perspective, they feel like with their light being cut on, I feel like my light is cut on. And my light being cut on is that me and you, the idea of me being able to really connect with somebody and become one, that's never going to happen. Never. This person won't allow it. Now, you cannot love somebody who does not want to be loved. You cannot love somebody whose heart is like this. This person has a hard time receiving love. They probably don't even show themselves love. They don't even see themselves as worthy of receiving love. So when you're trying to be nice and help this person and give from the heart, they're not accepting it. They already thinking you're here to set them up. Like what you want. Like the world does it though. Y'all do know there are people who will pretend to be people's friends. There are people who will pretend that they love them just to steal from them, trick them, misalign them. We see it all the time. There are people who will call people, try to get them to marry them. And, people, not... Y'all, we have it. We hear about stuff like this all the time. And this person feels like, they're treating anybody who was nice to them like, I already see this is a game. You trying to steal from me, trick me, and I got to protect myself. So this person does not trust anybody. Anybody whatsoever. This is sad. This person don't like nobody. Hermit is in reverse. Three of Cups is in reverse. Two of Swords is in the upright. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. King of Wands is in reverse. Queen of Cups is in the upright. This person does not believe in being attached to anybody. Listen, the Hermit. This is somebody who really does not want to be alone, right? Excuse me. This person does not want to be alone because the Hermit is in reverse. So the truth of the matter is this person does not like to be alone. Okay? They don't want to receive your love, but truth be told, I don't want to be by myself. But Three of Cups is in reverse. I don't believe that there's any real friendships here. This is the Three of Cups. This is somebody who is closed off to real genuine friendship even. Like this person don't trust nobody. No friends, nobody. They don't want to break bread with you. They don't want to, like, they feel like they want people around them, but this person is looking at everybody as though they are superficial. All of y'all are superficial, even my friends. So like this person, while they want to be attached, they don't see anybody. Jesse Cox, is this you we talking about? You keep saying, gotta keep that circle tight. This person don't even trust their friends. 3 of Cups is in reverse. So this person is really sad. They want to be attached, but they're sad because this, y'all know the 3 of Cups is like the sun. It could be like that. It's supposed to be the second happiest card in the deck, but it's in reverse. So this person is like, true, as much as they want to be attached to somebody, they don't want to be alone. They are sad because they don't believe in real friendships. They don't believe nobody is really going to be there for them like that. So this person ends up creating a lot of stalemates with the 2 of Swords. I mean, 2 of Swords here. So this person will cut anybody off. They will create a lot of stalemates. So this person will end up just releasing you out of nowhere. Friendships, anybody. They create stalemates wherever they go because they don't believe anybody is around them for the right reasons. Everybody wants something. You're going to trick me. You talking about this is a hurt person who is closed off to nice and love. Very much so. And I'm going to be honest with you. Even though it's not really out here, this person they could have learned this in their childhood. Because like this person, this is real severe. I can't even trust nobody. I don't trust my friends. I want to be around people, but I can't. I gotta protect myself. This person is very protective of themselves. So they create all these stalemates. They're not investing in anybody. Nobody. I'm not giving to you. I don't give a damn how nice you are. I don't give a damn what you do. I ain't giving to you, period. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Even if they had a penny to give, you ain't getting my shit. Get out my face. This person don't trust nobody. Nobody. Not no friend, not no love, not no nothing. You could be nice to them till the cows come home. They're going to swear you doing it for a nefarious reason. King of Wands is in reverse. This person, the feeling that I'm getting with this is because this landed on that 8 of Pentacles. And see, this is how this person, you're trying to be nice to this person because you want to be one with them. They don't see it that way. They don't believe that you're working with them for the right reason. This person, my King of Wands and my Queen of Wands, they're very good speakers. A King of Wands is supposed to be a natural born leader. But when he's in reverse, he can still be a good speaker, but this is somebody who believes, like they use their speech probably for the wrong reasons. Now, there's lots of different meanings for a King of Wands, but the one that I'm getting is that this person looks at you like a used car salesman. You just trying to sell copper to a penny. What you want? This person does not trust nobody. So they're feeling like they feel like with the King of Wands here in reverse, that whatever speech you trying to use to tell them that you want to work with them is all a con. Like I'm telling you, they're looking at you like you trying to sell me some bullshit. You trying to sell, like that's how they looking at you. Like you're trying to get them to buy some shit that they don't want. That's just gonna end up hurting them. And so they're not buying this shit called love. You ain't getting me to buy into this shit you call love. You trying to give me your heart? Hell no. You ain't trying to give me no damn love. This person don't believe you at all. This person does not believe in love. They don't. They can't even receive it, even when it is truly genuine. And a truly genuine love person does not give wanting anything in return. When you really, really love somebody, even if they can't return that back to you, you just go, I just give it to you because I love you. But they cannot, whoever this is, they have been broke down by love. This is somebody who has been hurt, like hurt. And they can't trust it. They don't trust nobody. So this means that this person probably has been hurt by family. They have probably been hurt by friends. They have probably been hurt by love before. And now to the point where they don't trust it from anybody. So you talking about you love them and you're trying to give to them. They're looking at you like, why you so nice? What do you want? You trying to sell me something? I know you want some bullshit. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to just self-sabotage this right here, right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to self-sabotage this. I'm going to end this relationship. Because I already know you can ready to hurt me. So before you hurt me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this shit. Because I already know you up to something. You're just going to end up hurting me. And then I'm going to be mad at myself because I didn't end it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make you break up with me. I'm going to make you end this. Because if I don't, then I'm going to be mad at myself. And I can't be mad at myself because, hey, somebody got to be with me. And I got to be with myself 24/7. Because I'm not going to allow you to be with me by myself. So I'm going to do this for me. And the way I'm going to do it is just break up with you so I can have my peace of mind. Because they said 8 of Swords in reverse. They want to be free. They don't want to be no mental prison about you. So I'm going to go ahead and release you so I ain't got to even question this shit. Because I know you're going to hurt me. This person needs to go sit on somebody's couch. This is the type of trauma where somebody has to go sit on their couch. This sounds like this has to be a childhood wound. Let me tell you why. The first people that you learn to trust to love you are your parents. That's who's supposed to love you. And I think that if that relationship gets broken, you will never see any other relationship the same. Because if your mom or your dad fails you, and this person had to have, there has to have been other reasons why they don't trust. I think that this is not just from romantic love. I think this person was hurt from the original people that's supposed to love them because they're judging everybody as people who will hurt them. So this person, it's almost like they have never experienced love and they don't even allow themselves to experience love because I know it's a trick. This person is stuck in that low vibrational way of thinking. Excuse me. Y'all know hurt people, right? Hurt people, hurt people. So let's talk about this. We got La Sante Muerte in reverse. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. 3 of Swords is in the upright. 4 of Swords is in reverse. Temperance is in the upright. 4 of Pentacles is in the upright. The Tower is in reverse. Holy Spirit, did you want me to take that Tower? You want me to take the Tower? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's talk about Sante Muerte in reverse. Next to this, La Sante Muerte in reverse. So maybe this is you. You trying to this person sees that you are trying to be a part of their life, death reverse. You don't want this to be an ending, and maybe you're trying to speak your piece. I don't want this to end. I really am here for the right reasons. Death in reverse. You don't want this person to close you out, and you're probably trying. Somebody here is trying to love somebody who don't want to be loved, but you're trying. Death is in reverse. This person does not want your love. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. They don't even want to plant the seed with you. They don't believe in any type of friendship. Any of that. This person don't want that. They're not invested in friendships. While they don't like being alone, they don't like this person. Listen, they don't like being alone. So it's like they do stuff to kind of get around people because they don't like to be by themselves. Look, with Death here in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. So this is somebody who never wants to be alone. So they always go back towards people, but then they don't invest in them. So it's like they want love, but they don't. So it's almost like, you know how like when you dip your toe in the water to see if it's cold, they're always trying to dip their toe in, but they pull back. So here it is, they don't invest with the Knight of Pentacles. So remember I said this person always will come in and they act impulsively and they pull the rug from up under your feet. So you know what they do? You're going to end up leaving me anyway. You're going to end up hurting me anyway. So you know what this person does? They pull the trigger first. They put you in a third party situation and they stab you in the back. You were going to hurt me anyway. It was bound to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put you in a third party situation. I'm going to stab you in the back twice. Not once, but twice. So this person probably has multiple third parties. They self-sabotage the relationship. And this is you who did not even see it coming. You can't even stand up on your feet. You see how your legs is bent? You didn't even see this coming. You're thinking that this is good, they're loving. You're not realizing what type of person you're trying to love, that they're unlovable in their eyes. They don't receive your love because they don't feel like they're worthy of it. You're trying to trick me. You use car salesman. So so one of us is bound to be hurt. So let me go ahead. I don't take you seriously. They don't want to take you seriously. So they cheat on you multiple times. They create hate, heartbreak, and pain, not for themselves. I already know you're going to hurt me. So because one of us is going to end up hurting the other person, I might as well go ahead and pull the trigger so I don't end up hurt. And I don't care about you ending up hurt because you was here to trick me anyway. So they almost feel justified in hurting you because they feel like you was going to hurt them. One of us is going to hurt the other one anyway. So I'm not going to be hurt. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get with this third party, multiple of them, and I'm going to have sex with them, and I'm going to self-sabotage this relationship to end this thing with you because I was going to end up being hurt. One of us has to hurt, and it's not going to be me. So they go ahead and they start talking to other people knowing that it was going to break your heart. They knew it. They know what the hell they was doing. So they stab you in the back to create a stalemate so you will let them go. They know that they put people in their head when they do this. With the Four of Swords in reverse. Sometimes you don't see this coming and you don't understand it. So instead of just letting it end with the Four of Swords here and putting the nail in the coffin and just going, okay, this person cheated on me and I should just let this go and just go ahead and be by myself. Sometimes because you are so invested, this person's not invested in you, but because whoever was giving from the heart and loving unconditionally, you think about this. They know that this puts people in their head where they will constantly think about, what did I do wrong? Why are you doing this? Like you want answers. This person knows that whoever they cheat on, it creates this confusion because in their mind, I got you before you got me. And then you are left like stunned, like, why are you doing this? Like you don't even understand this, the psychosis that is going on in this person's head. And I'm no therapist. This is tarot. I'm reading the cards, child. I'm nobody's therapist, but child, somebody go sit on someone's couch because the way that they think is so flawed. Does not make it not an ounce of damn sense. It's not. They thinking, yes, I got you. You're not going to hurt me. I hurt you. So now my heart doesn't hurt. Because you was going to end up hurting me. So before I get hurt, I'm going to hurt you. And then I know it's going to leave you in your head about it. So they know that when they pull the rug because you weren't expecting it, they feel, I kid you not, the feeling that I'm getting is this person feels a little bit victorious. Now, how do they feel a little bit victorious? Because they protected their heart from getting hurt. Granted, you're the one who has to sit here and think about your heart being hurt. Because, see, you didn't know that I was going to pull this move, this Jedi mind trick, and you was going to be the one, you didn't catch me. You didn't break my heart. Got you. My heart is cool. And you're looking like, what the? This person is cuckoo. Cuckoo. So here it is. With the Four of Swords, they know they got you in your head thinking about this. And so some of y'all will try to balance stuff out with this person going, what is going on with you? What is wrong with you? So you may even though this person might cheat on you, you're trying to understand, like, why are they doing this? Because sometimes my big heart people out here in the world, y'all just can't take. I just said the other day, and our spirit just want me to say it now. Y'all cannot help. People with big hearts always care about people who have been done wrong. You care about people whose mother or father has broken them. People who have been beat on and just ate up by life. There are people in the world who really do love from the heart. And the first thing you do when you see this is that you want to love them. And you want to just show them that everybody's not like that. Everybody is not like that. I really am here for the right reasons. So somebody here is trying to explain to this person, no, I'm here for the right reasons. I don't understand why you would even cheat on me. What did I do to deserve being cheated on? So you're trying to go to this person and figure out where did y'all go wrong? This person doesn't care about telling you where you went wrong because they don't want your heart. This person with the Four of Pentacles, this is the Queen of Pentacles trying to give them your heart. And they are closed off. You're trying to love somebody who can't accept love because they don't feel like they're worthy of love. And a person who does not feel like they're worthy of love probably has some self-love problems. They don't love themselves. They don't even feel like they're worthy of receiving love. And so while you're trying to give love and come to them and fix it to see what did you do that will make them want to even cheat on you in the first place, they're just closed out because they don't want to hear it. But one of y'all, because you are such a big giver, you keep trying to reverse the tower to get to the bottom of it. Until you realize this is not your job. It is not your job to save this grown-ass adult who has childhood or whatever trauma they have been through. It's not your job to heal it. Unless you have went to school to be a therapist. And even then, unless they hired you to fix it, it's not your damn job. But most of us who are givers, we don't get it. We just love. I just love. And I just want to love people who are hurt. And I just want you to know that, listen, everybody is not out here to do you dirty. So you want to love them and let them know everybody's not here to hurt you. But this person is so afraid that you're going to hurt them, they hurt you first. They hurt you first. And then you're left confused. You're trying to fix it even after they have hurt you. Because your love is so unconditional that even after they hurt you, some of y'all will try to reverse the tower. Because you don't want the relationship to be over. This is fried. So the tower was in reverse. You don't want the relationship to be over, but Spirit says you're going to have to learn that this person's not going to give to anybody. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse with the Six of Pentacles in upright. This person is not going to give to anybody. This will never be reciprocal. You will always end up giving more than them. Always. Six of Pentacles has to do with one person having more to give than the other two. It's normally two beggars on the Six of Pentacles. And it's two beggars and one person who is giving money to the two beggars to help balance them out. This will never be an equal give and take relationship. This person, they're not even built to give you love in return. So while you're giving love, you will always feel a sense of unequal reciprocity. You're never going to get reciprocity here. Never. This person they're not even built to give it. And so they don't give to anyone. You're the only one. You will always give more to them. It will never be equal give and take. You will always feel like you're in a relationship alone. This is the Four of Wands. This is supposed to be a marriage card. You're going to always feel like you're out here by yourself. By yourself. And so you're going to have to realize at some point, going back to trying to have a relationship with them that's not going to work. You keep trying to go back, but going back to them is like going back to chaos. It's like you keep trying to revisit this burning building. How did you get here? Why are you like this? Why don't you go see a therapist? I'm not here to hurt you. You try to coach somebody off the ledge of this toxic behavior shit they got going on. And so this is you. Instead of leaving it alone and seeing the signs, you're trying to love somebody and telling them, no, but you are worthy of love. I'm not your mom. Somebody has to be in your corner, damn it. I'm not here to leave you. I'm going to stand by your side. I know you're just acting out. I'm getting a cold chill. I know you don't really mean to cheat on me. I know that you are just afraid because you're afraid that somebody's going to hurt you. So you try to hurt me first, but I'm here for you. I really do love you unconditionally. So you keep trying to go back to pull them off this damn ledge. This is you trying to get control over the situation and let somebody know, I'm here to provide for you. I'm here for you. Because that's what an emperor does. They solve the chaos. So if one of y'all keep trying to go back and solve the chaos, like a father figure, and provide for this person to try to get them to see that they are worthy of love. What's up? What you say, Lovely Big Glow Renee? What the hell? What's up, Holly? Oh Lord, Rebecca, how you doing? What's up, Light Team? I see y'all. One more, Holy Spirit. This person, you feel like whoever y'all are, and this is for my big-hearted people, you keep feeling like the two of y'all can come together and be happy. This person has never been loved properly, so you're trying to have patience. You believe, this is an all signs reading, Carol. What's up, T? So here it is. Somebody feels like this person has just never received love. They've never been loved properly, but the two of us can be happy. They just need to somebody's trying, extra patient, honey. I will say this about my givers. Y'all have patience like no other, honey. You will love the unlovable. So here it is. Somebody's out here thinking that the two of y'all gonna be singing music together, dancing together. Y'all gonna find your happiness together. And you just keep trying your best to love this person and get it off the ground. There are some of y'all who will keep forcing it. Because you just know, they just been through so much. They don't mean it. They just been through so much. So you try not to take what they do to you even offensively. So you start making excuses on why you can get this off the ground when this is not your damn job. So 7 of Swords. So when this person does stuff to hurt you, even if they go, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did stuff behind your back. Now, they might apologize for hurting you. They might. I cheated on you. But it still don't mean they're going to receive your love. Doesn't. 7 of Swords is in reverse. So even if this person would have come back and apologized for their wrongdoing, do you know what will end up happening? Because sometimes they do. Yeah, I cheated on you. Sometimes they admit it straight to your face, just like that. Yeah, I cheated on you. I don't trust nobody, though. I was trying to hurt you before you tried to hurt me. They might even admit it, and you still thinking y'all could be happy. But Spirit is wanting you to understand, you will always be in this relationship by yourself. It's one person in this little house thing. The 4 of Wands is supposed to be a marriage. You will never be happy with this person because this person does not believe in love. They don't like being alone, though. So they're always going to overindulge on the pleasures of life. So it's like they're constantly are around people, but they're not allowing people to get close to them. So they will overindulge in drinking, alcohol, sex, Everything, even hanging out, because they're trying to cover up the wound. I don't want to be alone. I do want love, but I'm afraid of it. But I want connection. So they will go and be around people, and they will overindulge in drugs and alcohol, trying to numb that feeling. I don't want to feel love, and I don't want to have the memories of what got me here. So I'm going to numb that down, and I'm going to have all this sex, because sex is what most of y'all want. So they feel like I'm going to give you sex, so I get what I want. I get to be around people. I get to be around people because either people like to be social, and sometimes people are social. They like to smoke or drink, smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, drink. You know what I'm saying? So this person will indulge in the behaviors that they think other people like doing so they can be around them. But you're not realizing that this will never be a relationship, because this person is going to always overindulge because they like being around people, but they're afraid of people. So it's like superficial. I can be around you, but I don't want you to love me. We can hang, we can laugh. This is fun. But the moment I start to feel feelings, then that means that I have to back up, because now I'm at risk of getting hurt. So let me do something to hurt you, so you don't mistake that. Hey, just like that. I will never show you real love, ever. This person will not. I don't give a damn how much you try to return to this, how much you try to reverse the tower. This person does not feel worthy of love. They love being around people. They miss the social aspects of people. This is somebody who truly, if you really got to the bottom of it, they want to be loved, but they don't feel like they're worthy of it. So they do stuff to hurt you so that you will let go of your feelings of love towards them. But as long as you just laugh with them, as long as you just let them have sex with you, as long as you sit up and we kick it and we kick back and we share like friends and we're like pals, then this is cool. But the moment that they start to develop feelings for you, now they're at risk of being hurt. So I got to break your damn heart. I got to go out here and overindulge on the pleasures of life. I got to break your heart, because I need to keep this a superficial relationship, because I can't allow myself to get hurt. So I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me, damn it. Get your head out the game. We're supposed to be friends. But this person knows that there will be a point where they start to like you. And the moment that they start to, those feelings start to creep up, that they think that their personal wish fulfillment might be to actually love you, some part of them will creep up and say, but you're not worthy. Your own mama or your own daddy didn't even love you. Such and such who looked after you didn't love you. If they didn't love you, what makes you think this person gonna love you? They're gonna do you just like such and such did. And so they pull the rug. They pull the plug. They have no confidence in love. None. This person does not see themselves as lovable. Queen of Wands is in reverse. This person will whore themselves out because I'm not worthy like that. Because somebody in their past told them that they weren't worthy. And this was somebody of importance, like a parent. It's always one idiot in a bunch. Always. Thank you, Charlie. It's always one. So this person, they don't feel confident in loving anybody, because the people who should have loved them didn't. So no matter how much you try to love them, how could I receive your love if my own mama didn't love me, or my own daddy didn't love me, or whoever was of importance in their life didn't love them? How can they receive you when the most important people in their life did not? Spirit boy, I tell you what, my spirit team, y'all be throwing me, man. Y'all give me all these shadow messages, and then this reading is heavy. Yeah, this person is not, this is so different than myself. Spirit team, I don't know where we be at sometimes, y'all. I don't know. But this is what Spirit wants you to know. This is a different kind of message, child. I ain't even gonna lie. This kind of waking me up about, because I have tried to love people who didn't feel like they was lovable. Even I have done this. It makes sense, but it don't. Jess, I'm gonna need you to go sit on somebody's couch, baby. Who hurt you, Jess? Who hurt you? Listen, 9 of Swords is in reverse. Damn, the Star is in reverse. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Knight of Wands is in reverse. King of Swords, oh my God, is in the upright. And the Magician is in reverse. Listen, this person, while you are thinking the two of y'all can be happy and come together and find love, right? The 9 of Swords is in reverse. This person ain't trying to hear you. Their goal is to stay as stress-free as possible. Okay? So this person is trying to remain stress-free. So how do they remain stress-free? Star is in reverse. They feel like they need to keep stuff in perspective about your nights. Because see, this Star landed on the pile with your 6 of Cups. So they need, in order for me to stay stress-free, I have to continue to remember that you being nice to me and actually loving me is really hopeless. This person don't have no faith in love. They think it's always hopeless. The Star is like, there will never be a possibility of it being real. So they always go back to feeling like it's hopeless. It's a hopeless situation. So they feel like good luck for them in this situation is remembering the truth. And the truth is that love don't love nobody. Love don't love nobody. If your own whoever who was of importance in your life did not love you, then you need to remember that love don't love nobody. And if as long as you remember the truth, then that's your good luck here. Because you can't be hurt and you can stay stress-free if you remember that love is hopeless. It's not real. And if you keep your head in the game and remember that love is not real, that it's just going to hurt you in the end, and then you can save yourself. So somebody feels like they can save themselves if they remember that that this is going to end up, you're going to end up in pain. So every time that they remember that love don't love nobody, they go out and they act out. Because I got to hurt you before you hurt me. They would rather make you cry than you make them cry. Now, I guarantee you, if you cheated on this person, they would hurt. They would hurt like hell. But 9 times out of 10, they're going to cheat on you before you cheat on them. Because the Knight of Wands is out here in reverse. This person is impulsive to go towards the pleasures of life. They're impulsive. They run towards it because they know that their goal is to hurt you before you hurt them. Because somebody in love has to hurt. And damn it, when they was young, that is what they was taught. But whoever was supposed to love them, and I believe this really is somebody from like a parent or something. This is somebody who believes that love hurts and one person always ends up hurt. And this is what they learned very early. And maybe when they was a child, they felt like, well, I'm a child. So that meant that I always had to hurt. But now I'm an adult. So now I don't have to be the one who has to hurt. I can hurt other people before they hurt me. I can protect myself. And that's the good luck here, is because now I'm in a position to where I can impulsively go out and I can enjoy the pleasures of life knowing that it's going to hurt you. But now I don't have to be the one who gets hurt. It's almost like that. Like, I know this is going to sound so effed up, but this is almost like somebody trying to protect their childhood self. Because as a child, you can't do anything about it. But as an adult, you can do it first. So this person then went out here and they feel like it's good luck for them to overindulge and be impulsive on the pleasure of life. Would you say, yeah, who gets who first? Because see, when they was a kid, their parent always had the upper hand because they're the parent or some person who was of some sort of respect in their life. This person was older. They knew more. They had some sort of position of power. So the person in their life who was in the position of power, they always ended up doing the hurting. So now, because in the game of love, somebody ends up hurt. Now I can be the person in the position of power and not you. So I don't have to be, it's like they're trying to protect their childhood self. I'm just telling you what Spirit is telling me. So they act impulsively because this is how they see things. King of Swords. This is how they look at the world. When they look at it from a fine tooth comb, when I was a kid, I had to take it. I couldn't protect myself. I was the weak one. I don't have to be weak. I can pull the rug. I can hurt you first. Magicians in reverse. I can hurt you first. Because in the game of love, somebody told them, love is not equal. It's not balanced. Somebody always ends up hurt. So this person thinks that they're the ones who always ends up hurt. So now they're not a child anymore. I'm in a position to where now I can hurt you before you hurt me. Magician in reverse. And they will manipulate and overindulge in the pleasures of life. And they feel like the fact that they didn't went out here and cheated on you first, that's good luck for them. Because they ended up being the one who had the upper hand. Like that person from their childhood who was always, they felt like winning. And when you're a kid, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to sit there and take it till you become an adult. So somebody's mama or daddy or somebody of importance broke somebody down. They broke their spirit. They did not actually ever give them equal give and take love. To them, love is one person always ends up hurt. And now, instead of being the one who's hurt like they were in their childhood, they become like that parent who hurt them, or whoever this person was in position. I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. Because when you're a kid, you just take it. So now I don't have to take it. I can sit in the position of authority. And now I can dish it and I ain't got to hurt. But you can hurt, but I ain't going to be the one who hurt. This person is different, child. Somebody go sit on somebody's couch. Because the way they see the world, child, this is different runs. Like, what? What? David, you know good and damn well when you love, we should hurt first. No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm saying, Davey, this is how this person thinks. This is somebody who has been hurt. This is somebody who has some sort of childhood wounding. Love is supposed to be reciprocated. Equal give and take, child. No, ain't nobody supposed to hurt somebody first. You know damn well. And then you laughing, so I know you playing. But no, this person's fried. This is not what love is supposed to be. Y'all know love is supposed to be equal give and take. But this person cannot receive it. They can't receive this shit for nothing. For nothing. Nothing. They cannot receive it. They just can't. See, Five of Swords. This person believes in order for them to stay stress-free, they got to win at all costs. Because think about it. If we're talking about a parent, right? Let's say a parent was the person who hurt them. That parent could always win because they was in the position to win, right? So their parent was older. They were bigger. They're smaller. So that means that this person always was going to win. So now this person wants to be able to win at all costs. So in order for me to win at all costs, then I have to slow this thing down where you think you're going to give me love. I can't come in and be no knight in shining armor. I got to slow down your love. I still like being around people because there is a part of them that likes being around people. There is a small part of them that probably do want love, but they still believe they got to keep their head in the game. Don't forget, love, one person always ends up hurt. And when you was a kid, you was always the one who got hurt. So it's like they want to slow down the whole idea of a knight in shining armor. So they don't ever really try to grow with you. So they're always quick to leave in self-sabotage, is what Spirit is saying. So somebody is always quick to leave and self-sabotage. This is so weird. They're so quick. So they'll turn their back on the relationship because they got to win at all costs. So if I got to win, this person really feels like they're in the position like whoever this, I keep wanting to say parental figure because like that's what spirit keep laying on my heart. There was a parental figure who was in a position of power who abused their power. And when you're a kid, you can't do anything. But when you're an adult, you can. So now if it's two adults versus adults, then because this person learned in childhood, one of us has to hurt because that's what their parent taught them, then I'm not going to be the one who's going to be asked out like when I was a child. I'm just not. So I'm going to leave and I'm going to self-sabotage this shit before you end up hurting me. Because this is what they was taught. Somebody was taught that love hurts. They was taught love hurts. So there they go. See? Thank you, Holy Spirit. See? So they always go. See? So you got to win at all costs. You got to be the one who put the 10 swords in somebody's back. You got to end this shit. You want to win, you got to stay in a position of power. So here it is. They put the 10 swords in your back. Because their whole thing is to make sure that they keep their head in the game. This will never be love is not nothing about happily ever after. That's a fairy tale. Because when you're a kid, right? Kids believe in everything. Because there's an innocence there, right? So like, how like they believe in Santa Claus, they might believe in the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, all that shit. They will believe whatever you tell them. But this person, because of their childhood wounding, their faith in things like the things that they can't see. So love here, they cannot believe in ever having a happy family life because they never had one. So 10 of Cups is in reverse. They will never have their ultimate happiness in a family because they didn't have it as a child. Well, so what makes me think I'm going to have it now? You got to stay doing your own thing. Nobody really loves you. This is what this person was taught, that love ain't real. Even though it is, they don't see it that way. Somebody who was of importance taught them this shit. So they believe with the Hierophant in reverse, they need to go ahead and stay doing their own thing because a real happiness, a family happiness is not even possible. It's not possible. So if you want to stay balanced, right? You got to look at the truth of the matter. If I'm going to stay balanced with justice and the upright, then the truth is I got to look at the truth. Love don't love nobody. My childhood life, I learned from my mama. I learned from my daddy. I learned from some person of importance when I was a kid that in order for me to stay balanced, I have to look at the truth. And the truth is love hurts. And somebody always ends up hurt. And so I cannot let my guard down for a minute. I always have to do something first. And I have to walk away. Even if it hurts. Because this looks like somebody who they think about when they walk away. They know it hurts. You see how their cup on their head is like pouring water. This person knows. They know. They even think about it. I got to put 10 swords in somebody's back. But that's how life is. Because this is what love is. This is what they was taught. This is what love is. When you let your guard down, you can end up hurt. So you need to walk away the moment you start to feel vulnerable. Because when your guard is not up, that's you being vulnerable. The moment you start to feel vulnerable with this person is now in the position to hurt you. So you have to walk away. You got to do something to make them walk away from you. You got to. You got to. You cannot get vulnerable. You cannot. Because the moment you get vulnerable, this person feels like with the Empress here, the only thing that they will be birthing is losing options. I will lose more if I allow this to birth. This love thing with you. I have more to lose. So I can't be partners. We get lovers in reverse. I have to be quick to end the partnership. I don't have you. If the moment my heart starts to care, I'm losing options on sight. And the only option left is that I'm going to end up hurt. They don't see the possibilities of 7 cups that love can create lots of beautiful beginnings, a happy family life, support, somebody you can always trust and lean on. They don't know any of that. All they know is that love creates one option, and it's pain. So they self-sabotage the relationship, and they will break up with you, and they're quick to do it. And little old you don't see that. So there's somebody in the collective who always tries to go back, world in reverse, and try to convince this person, no, baby, we can have it all if only you could just see it. Ten of Pentacles. So there's one of y'all who always thinks that you can go back to this person and create love. And have it all. Y'all can have it all. Child, do y'all understand the lesson tonight? The first lesson of the night is, you can't save this person. I tell y'all all the time, you cannot. Listen, one of the first things a lot of people do, everybody does it, until you learn to not do it. Most people try to control other people. Everybody does it. Everybody. Unconsciously or consciously, people try to control other people. But once you start learning the truth that you cannot fix people, that is not your job unless you have gone to school to understand childhood wounding and all that shit. And I'm gonna be honest, that shit's too heavy for me. I can't imagine doing that shit every day. That's too heavy. Hearing about how somebody been essayed or beat up on and beat on and all of that. A lot. Listen, big ups to anybody who's in social work. I can't do it. That creeps me. I would be sad all the time. I cannot do that. So big ups to anybody who has a heart to go and learn the tools necessary to help these type of people. But you cannot save this person. Once you get in your mind that, listen, this grown ass adult is going to have to go get the help that they need. Every person is responsible for their healing, especially if ain't nothing wrong with you. Like you're an able-bodied person, mentally, physically, and emotionally, meaning you got all your limbs, like you're not. There's nothing supposed to be wrong with you outside of maybe you need to heal something from your past. That is not another grown person's, no matter how much you love somebody, and no matter how much you think that they're worthy of love, God is saying that is not your job. And this person, the way that they see the world, there's no amount of love that you can have to make them feel worthy. So you have to understand your position and let this person go. You got to. You got to let them go and let them figure their life out, because you don't have enough love to fix them. You're going to be the one who ends up hurt, because in their childhood, the person who was in the position of power was whoever, like I said, it was somebody of power, a parent, somebody. Grandmama, whoever they was raised by was in this position of power. And that person hurt them. So they learned that love always hurts the weaker person. So they don't want to be the weaker person. So I got to be the stronger person. And even if it hurts me, I got to hurt you first. And I'm going to be honest, they don't really seem like they're really, as much as you want to think that they care about hurting you, they really don't. Because they was the Page of Cups. This person don't really, like, they're not invested in love like that. Like, they don't even allow themselves to grow love like that. So while you're over here loving, trying to pour out this damn love, they can't even receive the damn love with you because they just can't see. I'm telling you, somebody just can't see it. They just, no matter what you do, they can't see it. They can't receive it. They just can't. It is what it is. And I'm sorry. And I know I got a lot of givers on this channel. A lot of y'all are earth angel type people. You got big hearts. And it's cold-blooded that somebody's like, you're like, but I'm here to help you. They don't care. Because somebody who was of importance always tricked them and always hurt them. So who the hell are you? If my own mama or daddy did me, like it's a grandma or grandpa or whoever, my big brother, somebody, whoever hurt them got it in their head that love hurts. And who the hell do you think you are to tell me any different? My own mama didn't care about me. My own daddy didn't care about me. So how the hell why should I believe you care? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Now, Y'all, now Spirit is probably going to lighten things up a little bit because I feel like it's getting lighter. Now, we're going into the money day. Why? Because it's time for somebody to get ready for that glamorous. Foxy, the glamorous. Somebody got to get ready for that glamorous lifestyle to get ready to walk into. So Spirit had us bring this out for a reason. I hate to talk about some past person because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. On my original channel message, if you remember, I said there was 2 planes. One is going to ascend. One chose to go back and head in a different direction. Notice the last 2 cards of the tarot. It said you kept wanting to go back and have the 10 of Pentacles with somebody. Maybe this person was somebody you thought was supposed to ascend with you to live this glamorous life. This glamorous life is going to be very prosperous. But no matter what you do, this person does not feel like they are worthy of going through this with you. So they headed back in the past direction, which was hurt and pain. They went back to what they were used to. Okay? So that being said, now we're going to talk about you because you got to go without this person. Somebody has to leave somebody behind. That goes back to my channel message. So this whole reading thus far was probably about the person you wanted to take with you who chose to go in a different direction. Let's talk about it. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective about this glamorous lifestyle? One of y'all supposed to be damn living, honey. This was a big ascension, honey. Hey, Holly, how you doing? Maria Legagori, how are you? Holy Spirit, what you got? See, I think that's why Spirit brought out. Because somebody was supposed to go with you, but they get left behind. Somebody has to get left behind. I'm so excited. Like, my cheeks are starting to hurt. My cheeks are starting to hurt. Holy Spirit. Okay. Head of the game. Y'all ready? Hey, KB. Welcome, baby. Ain't seen you in a minute. How are you? Listen. What's up, pals? Okay, listen. First card out is perfection. Spirit says you will be... Listen, somebody is about to do much better. Ooh, I'm getting a cold chill. Much better than they ever expected. Okay. So Spirit says it's time for you to show yourself some compassion and be kind to yourself. Okay. Listen, you see how somebody out here, somebody has been working very diligently. You see how this magnifying glass, honey, when I tell you something is about to be magnified, it just said you're going to do much better than you expected. If you have been working on some sort of project, whoever we was talking about, and if you missed the channel messages, go back. It was talking about somebody was getting ready to go through some sort of massive ascension. They're getting ready to live some sort of glamorous lifestyle. Because the first song I got was Sheila E.'s Glamorous Life. And then I got Glamorous by Fergie. And we talked about like 2 planes, all of that. Go back to the beginning of the reading when it's during, or if you want to, you can rewind now or wait till the playback. Somebody's getting ready to go on this thing, this massive ascension. Somebody is getting ready to do so good. This is going to be more than your little heart ever thought that you could do. Something is about to be magnified by a lot. See how big her eye look? Something about to be magnified. And it is going to surprise the hell out of you. What? I love it. Child, get ready for a massive surprise. Expect the universe to pleasantly surprise you. Everything will be revealed to you in due time. Spirit is going to surprise you. I'm getting a cold chill. Whoever this is in the collective. I don't give a damn how much. Listen, they have been building this up. I know, Spirit, y'all have been killing me. Y'all have been building this up. But whoever this is, that tidal wave of blessings that we have been talking about in all of these readings, somebody, it's like Spirit won't give me an exact time this is happening, but it's got to be close because they keep saying it. But whenever this comes through, you are going to be surprised. They're not allowing me to even say it. I even see other readers saying, "Oh, somebody about to get these blessings," but Spirit will not allow any of us to say when it is. It's like the universe is going to surprise somebody. This is going to be a night or day difference. This is somebody who is going to, when this happens, it's going to feel like it happened overnight. So that being said, get ready. You're going to get way more than you expected. And it's like God wants to surprise you. So if you are a person who likes surprises, well, get ready, baby, because they got one for you. And some people don't like surprises, but this is one you cannot control because it's coming from the universe. Okay, now, those of y'all who are on this journey and you're just now starting the work, okay? Spirit is saying don't try to be a perfectionist because like there's two sides to perfection. Now, I believe that God is trying to tell me something for those that are living that glamorous lifestyle. But if you are a person who is trying to be a perfectionist, that will cause you stress and delays. So whatever your project is, know that everything does not have to be perfect. Sometimes you will have it, no flying colors. Other times you just got to do the best you can. Like today, I started way later than I normally do. I felt bad about it, but Spirit, I thank you for the confirmation. Don't beat myself up about it. I can't be a perfectionist all the time. And while I do film every day, this is a rare exception, okay? Now, Spirit is saying, for those of y'all who have a surprise coming, they said don't deliberately leave things unplanned because they could cost you later. If you can plan something ahead of time, then do it. Normally, in order to get to this type of blessing, you have already had to put the work in. So Spirit is saying don't be a perfectionist about the work. And also don't purposely keep doing stuff unplanned. You got to have some self-discipline. Like normally, you have to have a good schedule of discipline behind you. It's okay if one day, like how today, I'm having a day that it was just like I woke up 10 minutes before this. My kids let me sleep. Or I didn't hear the alarm, one of the two. So it happens. But it's not an everyday thing. You mess up, don't beat yourself up. Start over tomorrow. Okay? Okay. So that being said, now Spirit is saying, remember how I said that there was going to be two people that is supposed to announce the person who's coming into this new lifestyle. There basically is going to be two people that are going to open the doorway for this person to do the work that they're getting ready to do. Now, this comes with networking. Now, these two people, it says they're going to help you because they can make your money grow. So this basically, and that Spirit just said, the networking has to do with my channel message because, like I said, whoever is doing the sending, I had seen two geese and they was like making all this damn noise. And that noise was, the Spirit said, that's the announcement. It's like two people going to come back to back to open the pathway for this person to live this new lifestyle. Put them on this new path. So somebody in the collective is going to meet two people who is going to open the doorway for you to live this new life. Okay? Now, so this is going to be some sort of, I don't know if you're going to meet a marketer, somebody in public relations, some sort of brand manager, or somebody, but whoever this is somebody who's going to take your new lifestyle, career, ascension, whoever this is, they're spiritual, whoever you doing something, whatever your job is, there's going to be people to open the pathway for you. Okay. Now we got a writer, whoever this is, their words are magic. Okay. And they have the key. This is somebody who probably is into heavy manifestation. Like they are a master manifester. This is somebody who knows about word magic. So this is probably somebody who is very good at prayers. This is somebody who is very good at writing because writer just popped out here. So this is somebody who knows the power of affirmations. I'm getting a coach. This is somebody who knows how to speak life and they know how positive mind, where the mind goes, everything else shall follow. That's where the body goes, right? So you know how to manifest more abundance because somebody is like solid on speaking life, speaking manifestation, speaking affirmations, and writing them down. You see what I'm saying? So somebody out here is very good with words, the written word or spoken word. Okay, this was probably written. Some of y'all can write stuff down. So it says here, you might, or it could mean too that you might be meeting somebody who is going to, remember I said that pathway that gets open for you. So you might be good at writing words yourself, or Spirit is saying the person that you're going to who's going to network and open this door for you might be somebody who is a blogger, a content writer, or somebody who writes words, right? There might be somebody, remember how I said, who's going to announce you. So this could be somebody who is already doing something to like network this for you. So maybe somebody of importance is going to say something that's going to put one of y'all on the map. That's the feeling Spirit just laid on my heart. So this is somebody whose words are also matter, that other people listen to who are already might be in that position. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, I take the thing that Spirit gave me was, remember John the Baptist. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but John the Baptist was already baptizing and trying to, do like healing like stuff when Jesus came on the scene. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with Christianity, but that was the example that Spirit gave me so I could understand what they were saying. Like, Spirit will always do that. By the way, for those of y'all who are new to spirituality, they will give you an example of something you already know to try to get you to understand what they're saying. So whoever this is opening the pathway for you, they may already be in that position of something that you're trying to do, but you ain't got that door open. Okay? So this is somebody who might already be a writer, blogger, content creator. You might be on social media. Don't have to be. This is just an example of somebody going to open the door, though. And when they open the door, it's going to put you on a different pathway. Holy Spirit, what you got? It says silence and life purpose. Let me get one more. Let me get two more, Holy Spirit. What you got? This is too fried. Spirit, they always making me laugh. Because that's my silent scream. My silent scream, child. I feel like I love Spirit so much. They are just the best. I ain't lying. I swear, y'all, once you really get a deep relationship, they will have you rolling. They're so fun. I love my Spirit team. They are so fun. It says, listen, some of y'all have had to keep things under lock and key. Some of y'all have had to be very, very quiet. And you had to move in silence, okay, while you continue to build. So that being said, Spirit said some of y'all have been working your ass off very quietly, and silence was the best way for you to increase your personal power. So while you was doing whatever it is that was taking you to this ascension, basically what I'm trying to say is some of y'all may have even been in a little bit of isolation. Spirit kind of had you off by yourself. You had to keep your mouth closed while you built, okay? And this is for those of y'all who are new to this. There are some people who are dream killers on arrival. You cannot tell everybody what you're doing because sometimes they will start trying to create seeds of doubt. And this is something that was really, really big. So if your spirit team told you to be quiet, then you need to be quiet. If they tell you to work on whatever project you're working on so that nobody gets in your head to make you feel like it's not worthy of doing, but the Spirit said, no, I'm opening a pathway for you here. And I don't want anybody giving you discouragement because you're not good yet. So you had to practice and work in silence, right? That happens sometimes. Like typically singers are already talented singers, but like if I had to practice and I had to go to a vocal coach and I don't know what made me pick singing, but all of this, like I might not want you telling me how bad I sound. You know what I mean? Because Spirit has me practicing until it gets right. Because in the beginning stages, when people can't see the vision, they will definitely kill it. So some of you guys have to be quiet so you can stay strong mentally and emotionally to carry this out. Okay, so somebody had to be quiet while they built. Whoever this is, who has this very important glamorous lifestyle, who is very spiritual, mind you, this is somebody who has this is your life purpose. This is your life purpose. You have found your life purpose. You will create the life you want. I'm getting a cold chill. You have found your life purpose and you are going to create the life you want. Whoever this is, it did say in the channel messages, especially when I was reading about the crane, it was saying that this is somebody who is very spiritual and this is somebody who is a master manifester. It says you are manifesting and recognizing that you have everything you need. A master manifester will not always run out and get the latest and the greatest. What they have is all you need. Whatever little bit you got, that's it. That's all you need. You don't need more than that. So all you have is all you need. A lot of times that's faith. Sometimes that's your spirit team and just a little bit of talent. And you take that and you run with it. And you work in silence with just that little bit until spirit gets that under perfection. And then they will add as you go. So whoever this is, they're going to walk into whatever you're doing. You're meant to be doing it. It's a part of your life purpose. And all you had was all you needed. So you're relying on spirit. You're being quiet while you build. Now, whoever this is, this card says designer. You are somebody who is going to be a creator. This is somebody who is definitely creating. You find a creative strategy to improve finances and other things. This is somebody who is going to step out of the box is what I'm picking up on. This is somebody who might be, listen, you don't have to be into this stuff. This is just what happens to be here. Somebody you could be into fashion. You could be in some sort of product, interior designer, any job that involves design. Now, design does not have to be just this type of stuff. You could be in creating web pages as design, being a graphic designer, being somebody who arranges musical notes. That is all design. There is different forms of creativity and designing, but you're writing a book on how you do it. Nobody does it like you. This is what I want you to understand. Whoever you are, you have created a lane for yourself that's not like everybody else's. It's just not. So Spirit says you had to tune into your own individuality and not be afraid to be different. Whoever this is, they're different. They're not like everybody else. They're not trying to be like everybody else. They're being themselves. And this is somebody who is definitely dancing to the beat of their own drum, regardless of what anybody else says. If other people say, no, this is how it's supposed to be, this person said, to hell with that. And they are free. They are free, honey. They have created something that is totally different than everybody else. Whoever we were talking about, who was getting this ascension lifestyle, they stand out from the crowd. Okay? Now, Spirit says, I need to read y'all this. Spirit wanted me to say this. If you share too much too soon, not everybody is going to be honest and trustworthy. There are people who will be jealous of your dream or the vision sometime that God give you. So those of y'all who are new to starting your project, don't trust everybody to know what you're doing, because not everybody's going to be honest. Like, I wish I could find it, y'all. I'm going to try to see if I can find this clip. But there was a guy who had posted a clip of Tiger Woods being interviewed by a guy. And this was a young Tiger Woods, right? And the interviewer, he was talking about how he wanted to win, I guess, the little golf tournament. And the guy said, you're a little presumptuous, right? This is young Tiger Woods. Like, he was like brand new to golf. And he was like, no. So basically the interviewer was laughing in his face and talking him down off of him believing that he was going to win. Oh, what is the thing called in golf? Is it the PGA Tour or something like that? Whatever this thing is with the golfing. So somebody was basically, the interviewer was like, who are you to think that you're new to this, you'll learn. Like, he was very condescending in the whole interview and asking Tiger Woods basically like, who the hell do you think you are to even think that it's a possibility for you to win? And see, the Spirit just dropped that in my spirit. So this is for those of y'all who are building new. This is why you don't tell everybody stuff. Now, did Tiger Woods go on to become one of the greatest in golf? Yes, he did. Did he shut that interviewer up? Yes, he did. Did he have to tell him that, you know what, you full of shit, how dare you? No, he didn't. He let his actions speak. Now, Tiger Woods was very composed during that particular interview, and he stood his ground and continued to talk. He kept speaking life into himself, even though the interviewer was kept trying to tear him down and tell him how he was not going to be great. Tiger kept saying, no, I believe this. So every time the interviewer was saying something that was insulting to keep him from believing that he was going to be one of the golf's greats, and this was a young him at like 20-something, 19, 20, or however old he was when he started. But Tiger kept, remember I told y'all got to speak against people trying to lay seeds that will kill your dream. But this is why Spirit is saying some of y'all have to work in silence, okay? If I can find an interview, I will put it in the community board. Now, it says with life purpose here, it says access to your soul is blocked by confusion. Trust what is buried within. I tell y'all all the time, confusion leads to chaos. So you cannot have any blockages of confusion. They want you to trust what God has put in you. If God has said that this is for you to do, it is for you to do. If you have a passion, and I mean an unspeakable passion, that, hey, something in me says I just got to do this. You got to trust that. Even if you're not that great at it right now. This is why they want you to be quiet while you work. Because they want you to trust that, hey, I'm giving you that desire for a reason. Work on it. Okay, because this is going to lead you to your life purpose. Okay, so don't be afraid to trust that you're different, that you have this idea that's going to step you out of the box. Now, remember that that glamorous lifestyle. And this person is going to be somebody who is of importance spiritually to the world, because their light will last even after they're gone. Whoever this is, like they have something important to say. Whatever you do is going to matter. Kind of like Nipsey Hussle. Even though he's gone, people still talk about Nipsey Hussle and the good that he did and the good that he was bringing to his community. That type of thing. So whoever you are, whatever your position is, and he was a rapper. You see what I'm saying? So there are other people in different areas, walks of life. What's that doctor? That one who used to do all that healing stuff, and I can't think of his name. Dr. something. I can't remember his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one who was doing all that healing, but he ended up passing away or getting killed or something like that. But there's whoever you are, whatever your walk of life is. And it does not have to be in entertainment. Dr. Sebi, thank you, Destiny. Dr. Sebi, how his stuff still remains. People still talk about Dr. Sebi. Whoever you are and whatever position you're in, it could be in music, whatever your thing is. It could be in electronics. It could be in whatever. It could be a singer. It could be a writer. Whatever you're doing, whatever creative outlet you have that is different, that is setting you apart. Okay. It's meant to remain. Even after you're gone, people are going to talk about you and the good that you bring to the world. Okay. Yes, you can, Derek. Email me at iamthelighttarot@gmail.com. Okay, and Dr. Sebi is who we was talking about there. But yours could be in any area of life, because you're unique. You're a creator, and you're going to design something that's going to stand you out. Okay, and God gave you this idea, and they want you to trust that idea. Now, this person who is on this ascension, right? This is somebody who will be crowned in a position of leadership. Remember, I said just how like John the Baptist paved the way for Jesus. Whoever this is, there are going to be two people who are probably already doing what you're doing, but they're going to pave the way to open the doorway for whoever this is. Okay. And this person, whoever you are in the collective, you will be moving into a position of leadership. It says you're getting ready to step into your role as a leader. Spirit says you have done the work. You are ready. Whether you believe you are ready or not, Spirit is saying, whew, my cheeks are starting to hurt. Somebody in the collective, if you've been working on it, you are somebody who is spiritual And spiritual could mean whatever. You know, I tell y'all all the time. Normally, people who are into tarot, they're very eclectic. You might take some stuff from different backgrounds of different forms of religion. You might do your own thing. You might be into crystals. You might be into Buddha. You might be into Hinduism. You might take a little Christianity. You might take a little bit of divination. This typically people who are into tarot, we're a melting pot of whatever. But regardless of whatever you're in, you are getting ready to be a leader. And Spirit says, it's going to be a surprise to you on how big this is going to be, how much you're going to make, and you are ready. So whether or not you believe you're ready, you're going to literally wake up in the morning. One of y'all is going to wake up. It's going to be any day now. And Spirit says, you're ready. It's time to, you're ready. So your career will improve once you accept and step into your power. This typically, when you are a leader, it's like you have senses that it's like you can feel it. And it's the feeling that Spirit is telling me. You can feel that you are supposed to lead. Listen, because typically leaders, it says, this is the negative side. It says you're following the crowd in fear of putting yourself out there. If you're a person who is following the crowd, but Spirit keeps trying to set you apart to dance to the beat of your own drum, listen to that. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Because the world is always like, everybody wants to be like everybody else. But the person who is going to leave their mark is going to have to stand out. You have to stand out. So whoever this is, you're going to stand out. You're not going to be like everybody else, because you have to pay the way for things being different. And you need to accept what God has put on you. You have been practicing. You have done the work. This is for whoever has been working in silence. This is the person who we're talking about. They have already did all the steps. They are at the last tail end. Their life is not about to be different. It is. I didn't mean to say it like that. Your life is supposed to be different. It's going to be a surprise to them, because once God says you're on, you're ready. It's like, get ready. They're gonna just like Spirit push you out there. Go. You're ready. Ain't no more training. And literally from that day forward, kind of like the example the Spirit gave me when they said, remember once John the Baptist baptized Jesus? From that day forward, Jesus was Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He was out there doing whatever he was doing. Not saying that this has anything to do with Christianity, but whatever field you're in, once these two people announce your arrival, you're on. And from that point on, and you will go head on and leave your mark. Now, in order to get here to this point of your story, whoever, because there are different ones, y'all, these messages are past, present, and future. If you know God has put a calling on you, and I told y'all the other day, God has said for some of y'all, it's time for you to go back to that thing that you had left behind and go back and study or pick it up again, right? So for those of y'all who they told you to go back, going back, it says success will find you. The odds are in your favor, but you have to take a risk. Now, the risk that you have to take typically is you got to step into the unknown. So what I mean by step into the unknown means you got to trust that when Spirit tells you, hey, this is the pathway to walk, you're going to have to do it. And you're going to have to take bold leaps of faith. And you're going to have to do stuff that sometimes makes you uncomfortable. Okay? So, like, for instance, typically most people when they start tarot channels, they're not, like, comfortable with speaking. Like, if you go back to almost anybody's channel, they're embarrassed. They're hard to speak. Like, it's hard to hear them. They're soft spoken. It takes a minute for people to build up to being, hey, bold and out there. And it takes time. You see what I'm saying? Even like, I'm going to use Beyonce as a singer. If you go back to when she was like in that group Girls Time, and you know what I'm saying? And they was like going to like Star Search. These are all the building blocks to get you to the point of where she is now. You see what I'm saying? So whatever little bit you're doing, those are risks. You got to take risks. You got to have to test yourself out. When Spirit presents, hey, it's time for you to test. It's time for you to boss up. You got to step into the unknown and trust where you're going. It says it is when you step out into the unknown, that's when you start to live. You have got, what you say? You are a chosen one. Thank you, Pales. I appreciate you. You threw me. I I just do my job. So whoever this is, Spirit says when you trust the unknown, and believe it or not, Spirit can be the unknown. Y'all know that, right? Just trusting in Spirit because you can't see them. That is trusting in the unknown as well. So you're trusting this feeling that you have, that pull, that unknown thing that makes your third eye go, it's something in me that is just telling me I need to move like this. That's Spirit. So once you trust Spirit, that's when you really start to live. Because you got to remember, they want what's best for you. Let's see what's at the top of the deck. Sharing. Remember I said whoever this is, they're going to have a big, big role. This is somebody who will give back and they're going to share their gifts with the others. I'm getting a huge cold chill. I did say whoever this was going to leave their mark. This person is going to share their gift. They're not going to hide it. They're going to trust the unknown. They have done the work in silence. And when God calls them to step up to the plate and step into their role, into this role of leadership, you have got to share this gift. You cannot hide it. You cannot. Just like, for instance, like when I started my channel and I was looking for a name, right? I had all these different names. And Spirit said, call it I Am the Light. And I was scared to name it I Am the Light. I ain't going to even sit here in front of you. I was scared to name it that. And Spirit, because I tell you, they always will give you examples of stuff you know. So I used to read the Bible like a lot, like way in my 20s, like heavy Bible reader. But I've always thought the Bible was practical, okay? But so the example that they gave me was, remember when Jesus said about the lamp, you don't light a candle and put it under the table, you put it on top of the table so that the light fills the room. This is why you have to name your channel. And they told me to name it this. So because it has to brighten up the whole room. You can't hide your light. So whoever this is, you cannot hide whatever this gift is. You have to share it so that everybody can benefit from it, because God said this is meant to be shared with the world. You have a key role in changing the world with your gifts and your talents. That's why you can't hide it. Whoever this is, you are meant to change the world in some massive way on how people look at stuff. And typically people who change the world, they have to step outside the box. There are going to be people who are going to come against you, who are going to say you're doing it wrong. Lots of people go through this. So, oh, that's not how it's supposed to be, because people are used to it being one way. But people who are often called to be leaders, they step outside the box and they show you a different perspective of how to walk, okay, differently. Now, Spirit says, for those of y'all who are starting, if you think that you don't have any gifts or too small to make a difference, please don't feel like that. You don't ever think that you don't have any gifts or that you're too small to make a difference. That is not true. Stop lying to yourself. And anytime you have those or seeds of doubt, you have to speak against that. You too are fearfully and wonderfully made. You too can be a game changer. You too can be a difference maker. You too are necessary and not grossly irrelevant. You are meant to light up the room. God has put in each and every last one of you a talent, a gift, a light of something that you can leave for the people who come after you. Not just for your children or your family or your community, but really to benefit everybody. Even if your light is being a teacher. And when I say a teacher, like a kindergarten teacher, they build the foundation, the building blocks of nations. You teaching the children from a very early age. Do not take that lightly. Even if, thank you, some of y'all are saying some of the sweetest things to me. So no, I'm not lying. This is not a lie. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Can you daily? Can you go away? Thank you. Goodbye. Listen, this person, Spirit wants you to understand you can make a difference. Don't ever think that your job is to be taken lightly. And the reason why I use a kindergarten teacher is because even the people who are presidents or leaders in position of power, at some point they had to meet a kindergarten teacher who had to teach them the fundamentals of how to their letters and how to be kind and how to share and how to get along with little groups of people. It started somewhere. Even if you are starting the foundation, your role is important. Don't put it lightly, no matter what your role is. Even if you are in a position of support for somebody who is in a position of leadership. Don't take that lightly, because your role is also needed. Understand? So never take it lightly, even if you can lead in your own way. Okay? Everybody is a leader in their own way. But the thing is, you got to trust your method. And your method is not going to be like everybody else's. A lot of times, comparison, I tell y'all all the time, is a thief of joy. So you got to figure out your lane and how you're going to walk and how you're going to maneuver it. Okay? I'm going to cut the deck. It says gift. Cannot make this up. Spirit says it's time. Somebody is about to give you a gift or help you in some way. I just told you there's going to be two people, what Spirit told me, that is going to open somebody up and open up the pathway for whoever this is. You're about to receive a gift. It says you have natural talents and gifts and abilities waiting to be discovered. You don't know yourself if you don't spend time with yourself. If you don't love yourself, then you're not going to know everything about you. This is why going through that dark night of the soul, you need to know the good, the bad, the ugly. And you got to know certain things about yourself. You got to. And don't just want to hear the good stuff. You got to face, hey, sometimes I can have an attitude problem. Sometimes I can be an overgiver. Sometimes I can be an oversharer. Sometimes whatever it is, you got to start looking at all sides of yourself in order for you to understand what these gifts are. Okay? So Spirit says all of you have these natural talents and gifts waiting to be discovered, but somebody is about to give you a big old gift. I believe it's the universe. It says, listen, some of y'all have been sitting on your gifts and talents and believe that you are meant to be great. You are only going to be as big as you think you are. How you think about yourself matters. Your perspective is every damn thing. I need y'all to get that in your head. Your perspective, how you see the world, how you talk to yourself, the seeds that you allow to sit there. If you tell yourself you ain't nothing, then damn it, you're going to start acting like you ain't nothing. And no, I hate to use this as an example, but this is a true fact. There's a person who works with me. They think it's cute. They have a whole thing about ugly. They have it like some plate that says, I am. They started when they was a child. He has a whole story he thinks is cute. I don't think that that's cute. Because it reflects how you walk, how you carry yourself. This person does not carry themselves as though they see themselves as a position or a leader. They don't, like, they wear shirts that say I'm ugly. Like, this is a whole thing for him. Like, I kid you not. That's his thing. I told him, I don't like that. I don't like that. I think you should talk better to yourself, because you will carry yourself as though you think that about yourself. Now, he may feel differently, but I beg to differ. Okay? So you got to be careful about your perspective. How you see yourself matters. How you talk to yourself matters. Your perspective is everything. I think I have that somewhere down here. It has to be personal. It has to be personal. You cannot let people come in and speak words of power. Now, y'all remember the movie, The Matrix, right? Remember when Neo's character was like questioning, remember Morpheus kept feeling like Neo was the one. But Neo was not the one until he believed he was the one. Once he believed he was the one, he accepted his role of leadership. He's had to believe it. He had to see it. He had to accept that there was something that was in him that was chosen, that was meant to walk differently. So you can't be the one until you believe you are the one. So whatever your goal is, whatever this gift is, you have got to believe it. And it has to be personal, because you cannot walk in the fullness of it until you see it. You got to, if you want to hold in your hands what you see in your mind and what you believe, you have got to feel it. You got to move like that. And then you will bring it into fruition. Okay? Now, real quick, the last card I have for y'all is called Life Coaching Oracle. Now, this is supposed to also speak life into you all. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please and thank you. Y'all have... Okay. I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud of whoever y'all are out here. I have so many in my collective that are like doing some big things. I'm so excited for you. When you step into your position, don't forget your girl. Please give me a shout out. Or let me know so I can shout you out. I'm not lying. I'm going to shout you out so big. So I'm trying to tell you, when y'all ready, you got to tell me, hey, Tasha, go ahead and make that announcement. I'll make an announcement. Just like, I'm going to make that announcement. I'm not even kidding. Such and such has arrived. Get the table ready. Their table is ready. Okay, Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Thank you, Angelic Angel. I expect it. I ain't lying, so I can announce it. Holy Spirit saying, are you serious? Oh, these are such good cards. Oh my gosh. One more, Holy Spirit. One more. Thank you. Listen. Spirit says somebody out here has the magic touch. These pictures don't really look like nothing. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the pictures because the pictures don't look like nothing. Okay, somebody out here, the number 39, somebody has the magic touch. Somebody has accessed their true magic deep from within. Remember I said, as you think, so are you, honey. Somebody has that magic touch. I'm telling you, everything you touch is going to turn to gold. The way you think turns to gold. Somebody out here's perspective is golden, honey. Golden. And it says because you have that magic touch with the number 1, it's one's start beginnings, right? So Spirit is saying because it is now time, it is your beginning. This is the first thing Spirit says it's time for you to speak up. Your soul is guiding you to stand up in your light and speak your truth. Didn't I say just like with Ryder? In the last day, somebody has words of power. It's time for you to speak. If you are meant to sing, baby, sing like nobody's business. Do you hear me? You're not the next Whitney Houston, honey. You're the next you. You see what I'm saying? Somebody out here is supposed to be doing something big. I don't give a damn what it is. Singing, rapping, dancing, painting. I don't care what your gift is. It's time for your voice to shine in the world. Whatever, however it is. And make your mark. Speak up. Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light, to speak on your truth. You got to do it because you have the magic touch. You have the magic touch. You have the magic touch. And when I say speak, in other words, let it be known. This is me. This is me. This is what I'm good at. Whether you are good at tech, I don't care what it is. Doctor, whatever. Nurse, whatever. Whatever your thing is, do it. It's time for you to do your role in the world and speak up and don't hide it. Don't shrink back. If there is a desire in you to do something, then you're meant to do it. You're meant to do it. Like I met a lady, I told y'all, she told me she had always wanted to be a kindergarten teacher. It's not too late for you to be a teacher. Honey, if you want to be a kindergarten teacher, even if you're 50 years old, then go back to school and become a kindergarten teacher. Do what you need to do. If it's in you, if it feels like it's a call inside of you, go back. Some of y'all are not like you put it up on the shelf. Oh, I'll never get there. And Spirit says sometimes you got to take baby steps to get there. So it's time for your light to shine because you have the magic touch. You're meant to be doing whatever this is. 58 parting ways. It may be time to move on from this person or a situation. And I have to read this one with it because power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. It's time for you to leave behind somebody or a situation that is no longer serving you. This is somebody who wants to be in a power struggle with you. This is probably somebody who is in competition with you. And remember what I just said. You are uniquely and wonderfully made. You are supposed to change the game your own way. You are necessary and not grossly irrelevant. You are supposed to leave your mark. So you cannot be in a power struggle with somebody who is trying to outdo you because you cannot compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. You cannot. Everybody has their own light. Everybody has their own walk. Everybody. So whoever this is, Spirit says it's time for you to move on from this person because this person is seeing themselves in competition with you. But that's not what this is about. This is about everybody turning on their light and doing their thing. themselves. This ain't about you walking like them trying to say, well, you can't do it. You shouldn't do it like that. Who are you? You do it how God told you to do it, and I'm going to do it me. I tell y'all all the time, I'm 5'1", a little short thickums. I'm not supposed to be out here bouncing no day out of these damn basketball. I cannot be LeBron James or Steph Curry. Never will. Never, don't want to. That it does not interest me. I could care less about bouncing a damn basketball. That's somebody else's job to do that way. Okay, so I got to do what God brought me here to do and shine my light the way I'm supposed to do it. So whoever this is that wants to be in a power struggle with you, Spirit says they got to go. They got to go, because this person is always going to try to keep you in some sort of back and forth. And sometimes you get to be in that isolation so you can focus on doing it the way that they have put in you to do it. So it's time for some of y'all to drop some loads off of you, because some people are keeping you in situations that are not going to help you to grow. They're always planting seeds of doubt. You're doing it wrong. They're not letting you spread your wings. Sometimes it's a person, place, or thing, or sometimes it's all of it. It's time to leave the things behind that no longer serve you. At the bottom of the deck, Spirit says it's time for somebody to celebrate. The table has been set. The table has been set. And the table has been prepared for somebody in the collective. It's time for you to sit at the table. It's time to take time to celebrate. You have done the work. Somebody out here has done the work. The only thing you was waiting on is God to just open the doorway, and then your life is going to be different. It literally is. And it's going to be a time of celebration. You're going to step into your power. You're going to do what God asked you to do. And it's going to be a time of celebration. This is not supposed to be a time where you shrink back in fear. You're really supposed to be happy about this. Okay. You're supposed to be joyful and do this with a joyful heart, because you're leaving your mark on the world. There is none like you in all the world. There is not another person who will say it and walk it, even if you have a twin just like you. You have your own voice. And so when God tells you it's time, it's time. The table's been set, baby. It's time to celebrate. Come down. Come on. Sit down and eat. Do not let fear hold you back. It says if your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life you deserve. Sometimes fear is like, it will keep you from starting. There are people who are afraid of failure. There are people who are afraid of success. Either way, you will not know if you don't try. So while you might be afraid of failure, failure is where the growth is. Never be afraid to fall. Even if you start whatever this, like, let's say you're new to this, right? And you just started your project, and it seems like you keep starting and stopping. That's okay. I used to start and stop all the time until one day I just snapped and God said, okay, you ready? You ready? When you're ready, let us know. And when you're ready, you're going to walk in this, and you got to really commit to it. That's right. False evidence appearing real. So it's like you're lying to yourself. I know those people gave that Will Smith's movie all those Rotten Tomatoes, but that one he did with his son and them aliens, and it was something about fear in that movie. I cannot think of the name of this movie, but it was really basically, if you could get past the movie line and get to the core of the After Earth. The core of the message in After Earth was very, very powerful. Regardless if you like the movie or not, if you are a person who can pull out messages, that message talked about fear. And fear will basically have you moving as though something is real when it's not. So you can listen, you still are in control of things. Y'all should watch that movie. But yeah, it says don't allow fear to keep you from living the life that you deserve. You deserve to live a good life. And fear will keep you. Y'all do not want to be. There's a powerful speech too where they talk about people when they get to the end of their life, and it's like they're buried in the grave, and next to them is all the dreams that never came into fruition. You should want to leave here knowing that you did all you could, and did like you didn't. There was not things that you did, because if you talk to anybody in any nursing home, they will talk to you about things that they wish they would have done. I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have spent more time with my kids. I wish. You don't want to leave here with an I wish. Don't let fear hold you back. Believe in yourself It's okay to fall down. There's growth there. If you got to start and stop until you're able to take off, fine. If you ain't got all the tools necessary, do what you can until you can get there. Because, like, sometimes, there's some YouTubers that, like, for instance, I'm going to use this as an example. They got full production teams. They got people who are like editing, filming, all that. Look like real TV shows on TV. And then there's other people who just got their phone. Sometimes you got to walk before you crawl. But what are you doing with what little bit you have? You got to start small. There's growth in falling down. Just think about when a baby falls, it's like it creates some sort of muscle memory. When they learning to walk, they take a few steps, they fall. I use that all the time, y'all. This is how, when you are stepping into your purpose, sometimes it's like that. It's like learning to walk like a baby. So you will develop muscle memory and like in your brain, and you're going to go, okay, that doesn't work. I need to change it up like this. And when spirit lays on your heart to move in different areas, don't be afraid to move. That's you trusting in the unknown, trusting in what they're telling you. Hey, that's not the way to do it. Move like this. There's times I've had to change stuff. I used to record every morning, get up every morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would film before I went to work. I wasn't ready to go live. People used to always ask me when I was doing the individual time, was this reading live? I can't believe I missed it. Your personality seemed like it should have been live. I was afraid to go live. But then one day Spirit says, you're changing the time of your readings. It will be at 9:30 in the evening and you're going to go live. I had to trust when they said jump to jump. I'm using me as an example. You see what I'm saying? So when they change my schedule, I roll with it. When Spirit says, okay, that way has worked. You have practiced this for so long. Move in another direction. I trust them. I move in another direction. And the same thing goes for you. Don't be afraid to change stuff. Don't be afraid to fall down and start over. If it is meant for you, they're not going to close the door for you. All you got to do is go back. And then when you're ready to get serious about it, I'm glad somebody just said something. Well, regardless of his little fried message, even though he just got deleted, he said something about Saturn. The planet of Saturn is about hard work, right? Saturn does not make it easy for you. Saturn means that you're going to have to put in the work to get there. So when I talk about fear and getting like a baby, get up and keep going. Now, Saturn also will require you to be on a schedule. So like some of y'all are not ready because your schedules don't allow it. Spirit had been telling me for years to start something. It took me 3 years before I even started because I just couldn't get my schedule together. And then when I did, I jumped into a relationship instead of doing what I was called to do. And then that took time away. So it all takes time for you to get it all ironed out. But once you're ready, and they say you're ready, you're going to have to put some things into place like Daddy Saturn tells us to do. Daddy Saturn is the planet of hard work. So that means that you have got to get yourself organized. You're going to have to probably be on a schedule. When you fall down, you got to get up. You cannot sit in fear. Every day, if you find yourself being in fear about starting something or putting yourself out there or stepping into the unknown, then that's when you have to combat that. This is you speaking life. Okay, God, I need you to give me a spirit of courage, and I need you to strengthen me, to give me the strength and the fortitude to carry me so that I don't let fear hold me back. And God will work with you. I tell y'all this all the time. God can help you in any area of your life, but you cannot, what you don't have, what you don't ask for. So if you know you're afraid to do something, then ask. This is what your spirit team is here for. This is what the Most High is here for. They will help you in any area. I'm not a good speaker. They will help you with that. Oh, I want to write better. They will help you with that. But when they tell you, in order for God to help you with that, when he puts you on a schedule, then follow the damn schedule. That is part of your self-discipline. Because they need you to follow them when they tell you, hey, you want us to help you with this? Then you're going to have to move like this. Then that's what you have to do. I think y'all really get what I'm saying here. So those were the top and the bottom. And just like the last day, I'm going to cut it. And let's see. Soul group. Some of y'all are getting ready to meet your soul tribe or your soul group. It says you're getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. A lot of the people that are on my channel have been done wrong. They have not met nice people. It felt like they was constantly meeting people who was bad, who did not think like them. Well, some of y'all are getting ready to meet your soul family. Okay, whether it's on my channel or just wherever. You know what I'm saying? You're getting ready to meet people who think like you, act like you, who will speak life into you. You see what I'm saying? So you have now, if you're a subscriber of mine, this is a soul family. People get used to who's in the chat. They will speak encouraging words to one another over here. You see what I'm saying? So your soul family, so you can't say that there are no nice people in the world, because your soul tribe are people like you with big hearts who care about stuff, who will speak life in you, not tear you down. Okay, so that being said, thank you to Bit by Charlie and JP the Guide. Again, I apologize for keeping y'all so late tonight, and I'm sorry for the late start, but everything happens for a reason. And again, I keep telling y'all, because one of these mornings, I'm going to get an email from one of y'all in the collective is here, and I'm going to just say, congratulations. Go on and ride that wave, baby. Congratulations for that new glamorous lifestyle you getting ready. You got some big shoes to fill. Divine timing is at play. And Spirit says they're not letting none of the readers. I see other readers talking about somebody getting some new big blessings. And God, every time we get trying to tell you when, it's supposed to be a surprise. We got to zip our lips. Just keep holding the line, baby. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing until that day arrives. And for those of y'all who are starting, don't give up. Your role is just as important. Don't give up. Trust me. Keep going. Your day will arrive right on time. Right on time. Okay? That being said, thank you all for joining me tonight. Y'all have a beautiful night or good morning on whatever part of the world you're in, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby. Y'all have a good one. Good night.